on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that Chubb life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
What's going on, Headliner Nation? We're in the house, baby.
It's week one, Kyle. It's week one of fantasy football is here. People have been waiting for months. The chat is already going crazy. It's only going to go crazier in the next few minutes. Me and Kyle are going to spend like the next 2 hours or so doing nothing but talking fantasy football with you, the community, both in the live chat. If you have a super chat, every single one of them will be answered tonight as well. So be sure to be a little bit patient. Sometimes they come in a little bit quick and we got to play catch up at the start. But Kyle, we're going to have a good night talking some football.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You know why?
I had a good day watching college
football.
Detroit
Lions are the only unbeaten team in the NFL. Let's go, baby.
If we're going to start off like this, I don't know if I can continue. Like it's wow. Wow, this is happening. This is happening. This is what you call, celebrating a victory, I guess you can what? This is kind of like what happens when people have a take on a player and after 1 week they victory lap it. Like this is kind of how I'm feeling right now.
Listen, I didn't say they were going to win the Super Bowl. I just said they were the only undefeated team in football right now.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I technically can't argue with that.
Boom.
Because technically it's true.
That's
what I'm talking about. Who's out there in the chat?
Lots of people. We got Brandon, Clayton, Warhorse, Greg, Sean, Ashley, Mike, STG12, Briz is out there, Jason Russell, Neary, Dehan, Jordan, Brandon, Jeremy. So many people today.
So many people. So many. Woo! We can't even name them all, Kyle. We can't even talk about all of them in the chat. But we're not going to waste a whole lot of time. We're going to get right in to some of these questions, Kyle. Because if we don't, we're going to get behind super freaking early.
So fast. Let me read some off to you here. Let's get some answers to the people. Go Bills with the $2 super chat. PPR, Kenneth Walker or Godwin?
I really wish Kenneth Walker was 100% healthy because, I mean, he's like the obvious choice for me. But there is going to be a little bit of risk there. But there also is with Godwin, right? Because we have no idea what to expect from Baker Mayfield this week. Not a bad matchup for Godwin. I think if you want to play it a little bit safer, you go Godwin. You want to gamble more, then it's Walker.
Ooh, see, I think Kenneth Walker is a little safer.
The problem is like, how healthy is he?
Right. I think like if you could guarantee me 15 carries from Kenneth Walker, I like
different story. 100%.
A little bit more than Chris Godwin. I think
100%. If we knew we were going to get 15 carries from Kenneth Walker, then he's 100% hands down the choice. If we could do that.
Barentes becoming a member for the 22nd month. What's up, Headliner Nation? Start one in my flex. Already has Diggs, Olave, Barkley, and Kenneth Walker as starts. Are we going Monster or Waddle in standard? I'm not benching Waddle in week one.
There's no way. Zero way. No way that happens. Not especially not in week one.
Yep, Max Skills 001 with the $10 super chat. Hey guys, rate my squad. Trevor Lawrence,
Good.
Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, Aaron Dillon, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, James Cook, Khalil Herbert, Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, Christian Kirk, Skylar Moore, Romeo Doubs, Chigioko, Luke Musgrave, and then the 49ers defense and his kicker is Tyler Bass.
I mean, we got depth at every single position. I mean, obviously
a B with A- potential.
Yeah, you need your tight end. You need one of those guys to pop off, either Musgrave or Chigioko, to really have a chance.
Chris Munzer becoming a new member of the Headliner Nation, the exclusive Headliner Nation, joining the Holden Chubb tier. The same as Rolando becoming a member of the exclusive Headliner Nation. Thanks so much for your support, you guys. Rolando also sent a super chat. Headliner Nation, to what do we equate Jerick McKinnon's performance, game script, Lions D, etc.? Thank you. I'm going to tell you all right now, don't read too much into what happened on Thursday night. Adjust a little bit if you need to. Jameer Gibbs is going to end up being just fine. David Montgomery's not going to get that type of workload the entire season. Skylar Moore definitely can still bounce back.
Is his name Skylar? I think it's just Sky.
Sky Moore. Was I saying Skylar Moore?
You were saying Skylar.
I'm faded. Anyway.
It's okay.
I mean, don't read too much. First game of the season can always be a little bit weird. Season can take a few weeks to get started. Just adjust a little bit. You don't overreact, though. Don't overreact.
Especially with no Travis Kelce in the lineup. I mean, that's a big deal for that offense. He is their offense.
Rolando, again, got an opportunity to pick up one of these players. Which has the most promise for the season? The Doobs, Rashid Shaheed, Zay Jones, or Jaden Reed. Thank you. I would say...
I mean, part of me wants to say Jaden Reed with Dobbs and Christian Watson not being able to stay healthy. But, I mean, I'm not going to say he's, like, locked and loaded. I mean, if I had to choose one, it would be between one of the Green Bay wide receivers. It would either be Dobbs or Jaden Reed.
I would say Dobbs as of right now.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's healthy, I've liked Dobbs all offseason. But if Dobbs is going to be missing time, then Jaden Reed's he's not going to have a choice but to get a lot of targets.
I will say this, though. Shaheed probably has the opportunity for the highest upside, especially if Michael Thomas were to miss any time.
Another guy, if there's injuries.
Yeah, which happens a lot lately.
Just
Stallion Productions with the $10 dono. Sutton or Godwin this week?
Hang on. Let me look at my rankings. I'm pretty sure they are super close in my rankings. Yes, they are almost back to back. I have Godwin a hair higher, but I just think that it's because Cortland Sutton is more big play dependent, where Godwin can just rack up more receptions. The better matchup and everything, I feel like we don't have a choice but to say that Cortland Sutton has the higher ceiling for sure, because a couple big plays, he's got you 18 points this week. But if we're just looking for targets, if we're looking for a little bit of safety, it's still going to be Godwin, higher upside Sutton.
Boom. Nailed that one right there. Also, he wants to know Prudy or Pickett?
I don't know who Prudy is.
Prudy.
I know about Purdy.
P-R-U-D-Y.
Do him dirty Purdy. It's tough because they play each other, right? And they both have great defenses. Both have numerous playmakers on each side. I could really see it going either way. If I had to choose one, I'll give the edge to the home team, and I'll slightly go with Pickett by a hair.
Monster, or how many points do we think Monster and Kenneth Walker will get this
week? First off, we need to address something again, because this is year 3 now.
Mostert.
It is Mostert.
Mostert.
You're doing the running back video now, Kyle.
Mostert.
It's Mostert. Get a damn Post-it note. Write it like MOE-Sturt after it. It's Mostert. Okay, so who is it again?
I think
him
they're
or
both in the RB2 area this week.
Yes, but I'm still
upside-wise.
And I'm still going Kenneth Walker as of right now.
And how realistic do we think, or how much realistically do we think Cooper Kupp misses time, or how long is he out for? Well, at least 3 more weeks after this.
Yeah, I mean, at least minimum. And honestly, this doesn't just sound like one of those injuries like, oh, it's just going to take a little bit of time to heal. It's like they're trying to figure it out, and that's a problem that could definitely straggle into the season. It would not surprise me if we don't see Cooper Kupp for a while. And that sucks, because a lot of people took him in the first round.
All right, Jake, let's get some answers out there. Rapid fire. Cy Gottman wants to know Rachaad White or Cam Akers.
Standard, we're going Cam Akers. Anything PPR-wise, I'm going Rachaad White.
Tyrone Abbas. with his first ever donation on the channel. With
Thank you for
Kittle
that.
being out for week 1, who's the...
Kittle's not officially out
Yeah,
yet.
he's not officially out, right?
He's still
Okay.
technically questionable.
Okay, so if he were to miss time, Schultz or Knox in a 10-team half PPR, I'm going Schultz there.
Schultz, yep.
Steven Hensley, PPR, Mike Evans, Deontay Johnson, or Mostert.
There you go. Hey, round of applause in the chat for Kyle on that one. In a PPR, give me Deontay Johnson.
Omar. In play, Justin Jefferson, David Montgomery, need a wide receiver 2, an RB2, and a flex. AJ Brown, absolutely.
For sure.
We're not sitting
100%.
AJ Brown. Chris Olave, absolutely. We should probably play Chris Olave. But he also has Keenan Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, and Alexander Madison in a full PPR 10. Man, I'm not in love with Madison's matchup this week.
And it sounds like even though Stevenson missed some practice here end of the week, he should be good to go with an illness. So as long as he's good to go, at the wide receiver 2, I'm going AJ Brown. At the running back 2, I'm going Stevenson. And at your flex spot, I'm going with Chris Olave.
K2, 3 week 1 headaches. First one is Washington D or San Francisco D for week 1.
I mean, the Washington defense gets the Arizona Cardinals, and the Cardinals offense is going to be horrific. Even though San Francisco's got the better defense, they're playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have a ton of offensive playmakers, and they're on the road there in Pittsburgh. I'm going to go Washington.
K2 then wants to know after that as well, with Waller potentially being out, Taysom, Juwan, Musgrave, or Ferguson, or Dulcich. I'm going Musgrave.
Yes, if I have to choose between those, if there is no Darren Waller, I still think Darren Waller plays, though.
And he wants to say, or he also wants to know Burrow or T-Law.
Why do you have both of them is my question, because this is going to be a headache each and every week. I actually have Trevor Lawrence just a couple spots higher than Joe Burrow, but they're both top 8 guys.
Josie wants to know, pick 2 in a full PPR, Akers, Madison, and Walker.
Don't make me choose Cam Akers, Kyle. I mean, I just don't want to do it, especially in a full PPR. I don't want to do it. Cam Akers doesn't catch passes. Dude's had like 30 passes in his life, or 30 receptions in his life. Like, that's a problem. I honestly, I still feel better in a full PPR with Walker and Madison.
Christopher Mata, Dobbs or Reed at the flex.
If Dobbs isn't
if Dobbs
not 100%
plays,
healthy,
it's Dobbs.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
if he doesn't play, it's Reed for sure.
It's Reed for sure, because there's no one else to catch passes at the wide receiver position.
Chico 410, with Stevenson ill, should I swap him out for Jamal Williams in a half PPR?
If he's good to go and he's playing, I don't see any reason to sit Ramondre Stevenson.
Most Dope becoming a member for the 28th month. That might be the highest I've seen so far. I don't know if I've seen higher than 28 months yet.
Yeah, that's...
What's good, guys? While watching football on Sundays, how many beers do you want to have usually? I don't drink, so it's 0.
Yeah, on Sundays I don't, which sounds crazy. I'm more likely to drink on Saturdays than I am on Sundays, because I'm just trying to focus on the game so I know what I'm talking about on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
And then he goes, how many does it end up being? 0.
I mean, I don't really have beer. I like my mixed drinks, and I like big mixed drinks. So it's either like my mixed drink here, or it's coffee. One of the two is what's going to happen for me to keep me awake.
William Wilson becoming a member for the 23rd month. Also, we have almost 1,100 people in the live stream right now, but we only have 198 likes. I'm going to need everybody to hit that like button right now, or your kicker's going to miss 2 field goals tomorrow. And if you don't play with kickers in your fantasy lineup, then the kicker of your favorite team will miss 2 field goals.
Wow, look at that.
Just getting you from all sides, chat. Let's go. William Wilson becoming a member for the 23rd month. James Conner or Damian Pierce in a half PPR. I'm going Pierce. I don't
yes, I'm probably going to lean. Yep, I'm going to lean Pierce this week as well.
D-Hen becoming a member for the 8th month. Herbert or London in the flex. Upside is London. Safety is Khalil Herbert, I would say.
Yep.
Sean Smallwood becoming a member for the 11th month. PPR need 1 at the flex. Scary Terry, Mostert, Christian Kirk or Miles Sanders, thanks for all the hard work you all do, especially during the offseason. Son, we appreciate you being around during the offseason. I'm going to say Christian Kirk here.
Yep. I still like Christian Kirk a lot. That's secondary for Indianapolis. Never even heard of some of those guys. That's a problem.
Ashley Gomez in a half PPR. Hopkins, Addison, or Flowers. Best one to start. Safest is probably Hopkins. Does Addison have more upside than Flowers this week?
I mean, I think that they're dangerously close. You know what I mean? Because the only thing that Addison has going for him is I think he has less people to split targets with, right? We got Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborne, and then TJ Hockenson at the tight end position. Flowers, we have no idea what to expect in that offense with Lamar Jackson having multiple options at his disposal that he really hasn't had. We still got Odell Beckham, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews. I mean, there's just a lot of question marks in that offense.
Ronnie Santana with a $1 donation. Appreciate you, Ronnie. Cody Peterson in a full PPR. Dotson, Ayuk, Brian Robinson in the flex. Oh, man. Upside is Dotson, but Brian Robinson could be a super safe start this week.
Yeah, Brian Robinson.
PPR.
Yeah, PPR, he's not going to help you too much. But I could see him racking up the rushing total and even get those goal line carries against a horrible Arizona team. He probably is the safest. If you're looking for that higher upside, I would go Dotson as well.
Whew. Jake, we're only 18 minutes in, and we're already like 45 minutes behind. We got to get the people answers.
I'm trying. I haven't stopped.
We rolling. Purple Haze be gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Purple Haze, appreciate you sending a gifted membership. TJ, Damian Pierce, Hollywood Brown, Pickens, Brees, or MT in the flex.
I only get one of them, right? Yes, only one of them. I'm going Damian Pierce.
John B. Oh my gosh, we scrolled. Oh.
I got it. Herbert, Dotson, or Deontay Johnson at flex in a full PPR. In a full PPR, the safer option may be Deontay Johnson just because of the amount of volume he gets. The higher upside ceiling, the higher touchdown upside would be Dotson.
Frank Garcia becoming a member for the 6th month. Frank, appreciate your support in a 10-team PPR. Cup on the IR. Should I trade for wide receiver? Got A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Christian Kirk, Elijah Moore, and Mingo. Running backs, Bijan Robinson, Ramondre Stevenson, P. Ryan Swift, Jamal Williams, Penny, Algier. Thank you, guys. No, Frank, just stay the course. You're not going to get anything for Cup anyway. If you're talking about actually trading Cup, and your wide receivers are going to get you through that time. I like your wide receivers.
Yeah, I don't know, have no idea where you read that from, so I couldn't remember all the names.
Oh, I got you. Darth Desmond, gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Ben, appreciate you. Ricky, oh, here we are again. 12 leagues. Please help me to 2 finals. I always blame you guys for helping me go to the finals. KFC or Pizza Hut tomorrow?
Oh,
it's got to be Pizza Hut,
right?
Right?
There's got to be better options, though. If I had to choose, it's Pizza Hut. But it's there's got to be something better there, Ricky.
Warhorse.
There's got to be like something local.
Warhorse, I know, has been around, but maybe he resubbed to the excessive Chubb tier.
That could be
Warhorse, welcome back to the exclusive Headliner Nation, or maybe you just upgraded. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
Ronnie Santana. Who do I start at tight end? Muth or Juwan Johnson? Muth is going to be safer. Johnson might have more upside. I want to see what they're doing with Taysom Hill in week 1, though. Why don't we go ahead and go Muth for that safety there? Kelly Young, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Mason, becoming a member for the 28th month. 28 months and counting. Week 1. Let's go. My Chubb is ready to start pounding the field tomorrow. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Mason, calm down. Lit Nick becoming a member for the 22nd month. It is time. The time of the year that we make friends, make enemies, make babies. Io, chill out. Grab your Mountain Dews and join the team.
Whoa.
The Mountain Dew thing might be an inside joke in the Call of Duty ranked group that we have that I cannot say on a live stream. Let's go! I love y'all so much. Thanks, Nick, for the message. And being a supporter, Jeff Garcia becoming a member for the 28th month. Oh, I also have to give Litnick a quick shout out because he has nicknamed Sam Laporta Sam Litporta, and that's what we'll be referring to him from is now.
That's his new nickname?
Sam Litporta.
Litporta. Okay. Got it.
Jeff Garcia becoming a member for the 28th month. Guys, so glad we are back. Missed the live shows. Kyle, congrats on the Lions. Jake, how can I win that Herbie helmet?
I don't know. We'll talk about. I had to pay big money for that Herbie helmet, so we'll find out though. Maybe we can talk.
We better get like 3,500 members.
Maybe then, yeah. I mean, that's
King
close.
Lapo 24, Brandon Ayuk or Jordan Addison in the flex this week. If Kittle misses, it's Ayuk for me.
I agree.
Like, easy.
Yes, if Kittle is ruled out, then Ayuk is the man for sure.
If Kittle does play, though,
I probably lean. If Kittle plays, and I kind of lean towards Jordan Addison for like the safety factor, just due to the volume. I could see him getting 8+ targets this week. I love Ayuk in that offense, but he's just got a more difficult matchup, and we don't know about Kittle yet.
JL Green, pick 2, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rashad Bateman, and Marvin Mims. DJ Moore and Allen.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Aaron Willis with his first super chat here on the channel. If you were Burrow, how would you spend that money? If I'm Burrow, we know Burrow just dresses like an absolute legend. We're probably hitting the stores and getting ourselves a really new getup for week 1.
Are they, when you buy really nice stuff like that, is it really a store, or is it like something fancy that we've probably never been to? Like a boutique. Kyle, you ever been to a boutique? Is that a girl thing or a guy thing? I have no idea. Not rich enough to find out.
I've been to one.
For guys?
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. I don't know if that may be a female thing. I have no idea.
They had some guy clothing, but it wasn't much. It was definitely more women than anything.
Do they have big and tall sizes? Probably not. Yeah. No.
They definitely
I'm not going to
didn't
fit in
have
anything.
any clothes that would have fit me.
Yeah, I have nothing. I'm not going to fit into a schmedium, Kyle.
Dylan Navarro, happy fantasy season. Najee or Mike Evans? Najee tomorrow for me.
Yep.
Brandon Hendershot, Charbonnet. Say it, Jake.
Zach Charbonnet of the Seattle Seahawks.
You were so loud, your mic cut out.
That happens.
Charbonnet and Algier are on waivers in one league. Who to pick up and who to drop? Kincaid, Elijah Moore, or Nico Collins? For me personally, I would pick up Charbonnet, and as of now, I would keep Elijah Moore for his potential upside over Nico Collins.
And it kind of depends who your other tight end is. Like, if you have one of the top tight ends that's actually healthy, I don't know if I care about Kincaid as much, but just kind of depends. Kyle, do you have like a motion track on your camera or something?
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off.
I keep thinking like it's moving out of the corner of my eye, and I'm
It
like, I have no idea how that's happening. Okay.
It is.
Just
I
making
talked
sure.
about it yesterday on the live stream. I don't know. It turned on somehow, and I don't know how to turn it off.
I thought I've had too much of my mixed drink already.
You did not. Chris L. becoming a member for the 5th month. Start Carr with Olave, stack, or Daniel Jones with rushing upside. I mean, I don't even love Daniel Jones this week, so.
I don't either. They're actually back to back in my rankings. So honestly, if you want to go with the stack there with Olave, I have no issues going Carr and Olave this week.
Deshaun becoming a member for the 22nd month. 22 months! I think I ruined my roster. I traded depth. Madison, Myers, Hunter, Henry, Algier for Mahomes, OBJ, and another piece had Dimes and Dak. Feedback. Madison, I mean, the only person that you traded there that was worth anything right now is Madison. And you got Mahomes in return. So
as long as you have a solid running back or two, you're probably fine.
Kevin Lefebvre becoming a member for the 11th month in a 12-team PPR. Jamal Williams, Mostert,
Nice.
Lockett, Madison, Deontay Johnson, Van Jefferson, Cooks. Pick 3 to flex. Williams, Mostert, and Madison is what I would go. Boom. Give me all the volume from the RBs.
I mean, I don't mind that. It's between Mostert and Deontay Johnson for me in a full PPR. But I mean, I can make a case either way. I'm just hoping Raheem Mostert can stay healthy, because knowing that he's going to be like the guy in that backfield, despite Devon Achane, who's probably going to be used all over the place. I mean, Raheem Mostert is just so up and down, man. He looks so good, and then he just can't stay healthy.
Can I go ahead and coin a Devon Achane nickname right now?
As long as you pronounce it correctly, yes. It's Achane.
That's what I said. Oh, Achane?
It's H. You said Achane.
Okay. Devon A Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's
I'll let the
sticking,
people
guys.
vote on that one, Kyle.
It's
thumbs up or
sticking,
thumbs
guys.
down.
Oh, I can
Not
make
on the
a
video.
poll. I can
Not on
make
the
a
video.
poll. I am making a poll
Okay,
right
make
now.
a poll, because I want everybody out there like thinking we're supposed to hit the like or dislike. I'm talking about in the chat. But if you're gonna
Okay.
make a poll, You all can vote on Kyle's nickname.
We're gonna start a poll here. Jake, answer some super chats for me real quick.
Okay, I will do that. How about Jose Hernandez? What's going on, Jose? The greatest fantasy football show is here. Life is so good with my best bros. You dang right, Jose. Thank you for all you guys do. Thoughts on Muth or Musgrave for half PPR this week? Looking for that first ship. You better believe it. Now, this week, I still think that the Muth is probably slightly safer. He's just a guy that we know is going to get volume. With Musgrave, we kind of make a lot of assumptions, and there's a lot that we don't know yet. So I'm still going Muth there. Frank Garcia, thank you, Jake and Kyle and Headliner Nation for life. That reminds me like the old school WWF, WWE, and there's like the NWO, and they do like for life or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt like when I read that comment. David V34 has upgraded his membership to Excessive Chub. David now has the ability of going into Discord and basically texting me and Kyle whenever he freaking feels like it. Welcome, David. Luis Alcantar, what's going on, Luis? Becoming a member for the 28th month, full PPR. With all the injuries, I need 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and a flex. We got Musgrave, Hurst, Komet, Sutton, Dotson, DJ Moore, Kirk, and Stevenson. All right. So for the 2 wide receivers, DJ Moore is going to be one of them. And I think if you want to play it safer, it's Christian Kirk. If you want to gamble, it becomes Jahan Dotson. And then at flex, I'm going to go with Ramondre Stevenson. And then at tight end, we have Musgrave, Hurst, or Komet. Which one are you going with, Kyle? Musgrave, Hurst, or Komet?
Musgrave, Hurst, or Komet? I'm going with Musgrave.
There you go. There you go, Luis. STG 212. Hey, guys, need a flex on half PPR. Got Gainwell, Hollywood Brown, and OBJ already playing Chubb, Henry, DK, Amari Cooper, and Scary Terry. So for a flex play out of Gainwell, Hollywood Brown, or OBJ, typically I would say this has got to be Hollywood Brown. But I'm worried about the quarterback play in Arizona. But I will say this. They're going to be losing, and they're going to be throwing a lot. So if it's me, I'm leaning towards Hollywood Brown. Blair Davis, becoming a member for the 10th month, says, rate my team. Got a 12-team PPR. Quarterbacks are Allen and Smith. Smith. Which quarterback is that? Why am I drawing a blank here? Geno Smith, maybe? It's got to be Geno Smith. We have running backs of Barkley, Stevenson, and Zach Charbonnet, along with Tyler Algier. Wide receivers, we have Lamb, Lockett, Deontay Johnson, Dotson, Elijah Moore, Bateman. Tight ends, Njoku Litporta is the new nickname there. Got it for you, Kyle. D. Johnson, so we got Deontay Johnson or Jahan Dotson at the flex spot. In a full PPR here, if you want to play it safer, it's going to be Deontay Johnson. If you want to gamble a little bit for the higher upside, it's Jahan Dotson. But overall, that lineup is pretty freaking good all the way around. I mean, you got a high-quality option at each position with Allen, Barkley, Lamb. Njoku, I don't know if I want to call him a high-quality option, but he at the tight end position at this point, he has just as best a chance of finishing top 5 as anybody else. So, honestly, overall, Blair, solid team. Let's see here. Jay Noise, what's going on? Jesse says, boys are on answering questions. Bears going to beat the Packers tomorrow and about to get 4 week 1 dubs. Each of your favorite player props tomorrow. Okay. So Jesse's wondering about player props. Kyle, you went through and did like an hour and a half of straight pick'ems on Underdog on Friday.
Yep.
I am, let me open up my app here.
Yeah. The only problem is I don't know if any of the lines are the same now. So
yeah, they may be different now. No, for sure. Let me see what I had in there. Like I said, some of them may have changed by now, obviously. We have... Plus, he kind of put me on the spot, didn't you, Jesse? I actually like... Oh, let's see here. Come on, you can do this. You can load. I had Justin Herbert. I don't know what his current line is at, but I had him over 282.5. I had Josh Allen higher than 35.5 rushing yards. Mac Jones lower than 223.5 in the passing yard section as well. I think Mac Jones is going to struggle for sure. Don Watts, appreciate your donation out there. Ron Gertiza, appreciate your donation, but then you retracted your message, so I have no idea what it was. Daniel Delgado, who should I start in the flex, McLaurin or J.K. Dobbins? I also have Waller. Should I start someone else in his spot, or is he going to play? I still think that Darren Waller is going to play. He's been on the injury report, but then videos were coming out of him at practice where he was kind of like bouncing around and stuff and looked just fine. I think he's going to be okay. Out of McLaurin and Dobbins, with McLaurin kind of coming back from turf toe, I'll play it a little bit safer, and I'll go with Dobbins. Purple Haze, can we get Kyle to walk in a straight line? Probably not. Oh, I don't even know when this happened, but Taylor Mosier, our own Taylor, gifted 20 memberships.
Oh my gosh, 20.
Taylor, what are you doing out there? If you got a gifted membership from Taylor, please tell him thank you, because he actually works here and he's just paying it forward to the people. David V34, PPR, Deion Jackson, Brian Robinson Jr., or Javonte Williams. In a PPR, it's not going to help you too much, but I'm leaning towards Brian Robinson in that great matchup for him going up against Arizona. Don Watts, hey guys, please rate my team 10-team, full PPR. Starters are Burrow and Chubb, Stevenson, Diggs, Moore, Hawkinson, Kirk, Pittman, Gano, and the Broncos. Love that, absolutely just love that starting lineup. Also got the draft guide. That's probably why I love it so much. You took a lot of our guys. Appreciate that, Don. Love the team overall. That's a full A right there. Robert O'Neill has become a member of Full Chubb. Welcome, Robert. John Alderson, welcome to Holding Chubb. Warhorse says, I need a flex spot in a half PPR between Swift Pittman, Dalvin Cook, Jamal Williams, or Van Jefferson. So I can only choose one of those guys. That is tough. I mean, I really want to rely on a running back if possible, but that gives us Swift, Dalvin Cook, and Jamal Williams. Kyle, do you feel any certain way about either one of those guys, Swift, Dalvin Cook, or Jamal Williams?
I would go Swift and Jamal Williams over Cook, and if you want upside, go Swift, and if you want to play it safe, go Jamal Williams.
Yeah, I mean,
Kendrick
Jamal Williams
Miller is still beat up right now.
Yeah, and Jamal Williams could find that end zone once again, as long as they don't give the goal line carries like something stupid like to Taysom Hill. Let's see. I just scrolled, so give me a second. Holy crap. This is a two-part question, Ricky, for Kyle. Oh, so question one is for you, he wants, Kyle. With Christian Watson out, but Dobbs playing, is Musgrave a start over any of these guys listed? Kincaid, Juwan Johnson, or Pat Freiermuth?
Yes, all three.
Okay, now the same question. If Dobbs is ruled out, then do you want Musgrave or any one of those guys?
Oh, wait, if I'm going Musgrave either if Dobbs is in or out, because we already know Christian Watson is out, and Dobbs will probably still be limited.
So you want him over Kincaid, Juwan Johnson, and Pat Freiermuth?
Muth is the only one that would be close for me right now.
Okay. All right. Michael Beard, win or W or L? Just traded Goff and Kupp for Christian Kirk and Mike Evans. Already had Trevor at quarterback, so that's great. And your receivers you only had Brandon Cooks, Calvin Ridley, Nico Collins, and Jerry Jeudy. I have no issues with that. You didn't need Jared Goff because you already had Trevor Lawrence. Cooper Kupp, we have no idea what to expect from, and you turn that into Christian Kirk and Mike Evans. The only downside there is now you have Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley, and I don't know if we're ever going to start them at the same time. We're going to kind of have to wait and see, but overall, helped your team depth-wise for sure. Jacob Rivera, hey guys, watched the channel religiously for years, need a running back 2 and a flex. We have Sanders, Cook, P. Ryan, Rashad White, McLaurin, Mostert, and Michael Thomas in a half PPR. So we need a running back 2 and a flex. For me, the running back 2 is probably going to be Miles Sanders. The flex play here, man, I would love it to be James Cook. Very difficult matchup for him Monday Night Football. P. Ryan, we don't know how much volume he's really going to get yet. In a PPR scoring format, Rashad White could get a little bit of volume. Terry McLaurin nursing the turf toe, and then Raheem Mostert and Michael Thomas. Honestly, I'm probably gambling next on Raheem Mostert and just hoping that he can find himself in the end zone and maybe at least one big play. What about Tugs a lot? No. Okay, not going to ask any questions about that name. Football is back, baby. Breece Hall or Deion Jackson in a full PPR. Prefer the better floor because your wide receivers carry the upside. Well, I mean, we know that Zach Moss is doubtful, which means that Deion Jackson's going to get something. Breece Hall is also questionable, but we expect him to play, but he has a very difficult matchup. Really, I have to go with the teams that have the better offense and just hope that they find the end zone for the... In that case, I'm going to go with Breece Hall as of right now. Ryan Gilbert, hey guys, I have a problem. I need a kicker, but who should I drop? Jamison Williams, Sky Moore, Jordan Addison, or Raheem Mostert? Right now, I mean, Jamison Williams isn't going to help you for another 5.5 weeks. So I hate dropping Jamison Williams. If you're really kind of fed up with Sky Moore, I could totally understand it being him as well, because this offense in Kansas City is probably going to use like 7 wide receivers. So if you really want to hold on to Jamison Williams because we like that upside end of season, and you're willing to just like kind of take a 0 on your bench there for a while and have somebody that can't help you, then Sky Moore is the next option there for me. Jason Dale, hey, Jake and Kyle, need some help, Fields or Herbert? And I need 3 running backs. First off, between Fields and Herbert, I have Herbert as my QB3 this week. So it's going to be Herbert for me. And then the 3 running backs, Henry, Sanders, Madison, Swift, Gibson, Brian Robinson, and White in a half PPR. Well, we know it's going to be Derrick Henry. It's going to be Miles Sanders. If you want to play it safest next, it would be Brian Robinson. If you want to gamble on that third, it's going to be Alexander Madison. Ramel Caldwell, Rashad Bateman, or Nico Collins in the flex spot. I don't love either of them, if I'm being completely honest, but give me Nico Collins as being the number 1 guy in Houston. Appreciate you out there. That's his very first super chat. Ramel, appreciate you. David V34, full PPR. Well, David, we appreciate the support for sure. Full PPR, Deion Jackson, Brian Robinson, or Javonte Williams at the flex. Man, it's not a PPR help to you, David, but Brian Robinson's upside to get a touchdown is huge tomorrow. So I'm probably leaning towards Brian Robinson going up against Arizona. The Arizona defense may be the worst defense by far in the league. And that's what got me a little bit worried. We got a new offense in Washington, new offensive coordinator with Eric Bieniemy. Brian Robinson could have himself a solid day tomorrow. Ricky, start one out of Damian Harris, Hunter Henry, or Josh Downs in a half PPR. Really don't know what to expect from any of those guys tomorrow. Damian Harris could get the goal line work in Buffalo, which would be Monday. Hunter Henry, I'm probably not starting as a flex play. Josh Downs, we don't know what kind of target share he's going to get. If you have to choose one of them, I'll gamble on Damian Harris.
You want to tag me in? Boom. Angel, welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. Joining the Holden Chubb tier here on YouTube. Ron Gutierrez, becoming a member for the 8th month. Hey, Jake and Kyle, Standard League Flex Help. Dalvin Cook, Christian Kirk, Brian Robinson Jr., Khalil Herbert, Traylon Burks. The offseason videos were awesome. Ron, appreciate you. If you want upside, go with Christian Kirk. If you want to play it safe, go with Brian Robinson. Sean, becoming a member for the 4th month. Pumped for my first live stream. Keep being bangers. Mike Evans or James Cook in the flex for a full PPR. How many likes to let it flow? We're at 1,233 people watching right now. If we can get to 800 likes, Jake,
we'll let it flow. But your nickname didn't stick, just so you know, Kyle.
It's
Sorry.
Okay. I don't care what they voted for. It's gonna stick anyway. To answer your question, Mike Evans or James Cook, if you need more upside, I would go with James Cook being a full PPR. If we want to play it safe, we can go with Mike Evans. I'm leaning towards James Cook just a little bit. Ed Miller becoming a member for the 23rd month. What up, fellas? In a full PPR flex, Lockett, Flowers, Mostert, or DeAndre Swift. Mostert is going to be your safest option. Since it's a full PPR, though, I probably go DeAndre Swift this week. Josh Bunch becoming a member for the 12th month of Excessive Chubb. 1 year anniversary. It's been an amazing ride with y'all. Game changers in fantasy football. Good vibes, great people. Josh, appreciate you. Pete Wheeler, 72, pick 2 in standard. Cooper, Ridley, or Dotson? I'm going to go Ridley for sure, and then if you want to play it safe, Cooper. Since it's standard, though, I'd probably go with Dotson and hope he scores a big touchdown. Stevenson or Sanders for the flex, I'll go with Stevenson. Ed G, and a full PPR, James Cook or Deontay Johnson at the flex. I am going to go... Part of me wants to lean towards James Conner here. Deontay
What were the
Johnson,
options?
Huh?
What were the options?
James Conner or Deontay Johnson. I'm just
Conner...
not fully sold on Deontay Johnson getting 10 targets this week.
Probably not. I could say 7 or 8-ish. Yeah. Right around there.
And if they're not big plays like they haven't been in the past, even if he gets 7 or 8 targets, we might be still talking about less than 100 yards.
Yeah.
I'm going to go James Conner. I have a feeling James Conner there over Deontay Johnson. Maddie Mayhem becoming a member for the 21st month. And a PPR, Kirk, Cooks or Elijah Moore for my flex. That's Christian Kirk for sure. And then Gibson or Rashad White for my RB2. I'll still go Rashad White here since we don't know how the Brian Robinson-Gibson kind of...
You're good. I'm just interrupting you after you're complete. Go ahead and finish.
I don't know how Gibson and Robinson will coexist this year. I want to see that workload split first. Yes.
First off, my thing just beat. We just added another 1,000 subscribers. Next up, Luis is going crazy in the chat right now, gifting memberships. He's donated 20 memberships in like the last 2 minutes. So Luis is out there he's just supplying the nation right now. I want to make sure I give him a shout out.
Ooh, we got so many people joining today. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Luis, appreciate you. Denny Spalding sending a $5 super chat. Denny, appreciate you. Michael Sinnott.
Yep, I think that's right. I think you're good, Kyle, I think.
No, I know I am because he messaged me to let me know.
Okay, good.
Becoming a member for the 24th month. Congratulations on 2 years here, and I appreciate the support. Just realized I have a triple stack. Cousins, Madison, and Addison. Thoughts on it? Don't hate it. Don't love it. Don't hate it. I'm indifferent.
Hopefully you're not reliant on Addison, and he's just like a bench piece for you.
Robert O'Neill with the $10 dono. His first super chat here at the Headliners. Robert, appreciate you. Start 3 wide receivers. Keenan Allen, Diggs, DK Metcalf, Chris Olave. Out of this 3, I'm going to go with Diggs and Chris Olave for sure.
Yep.
And then if it's like standard DK Metcalf, if it's half or full PPR, I'll go Keenan Allen. And then Madison or Miles Sanders. I'm going to go Madison over Miles Sanders this week. Appreciate the help. Glad to be a new member. Oh, Robert's also a new member. Well, welcome in, Robert. Ricky. Rank these guys in order. Full PPR. For rest of season, for this week, Ricky, like in Dynasty. I'm going to say for this week, I'll go Walker, Pittman, Breece Hall, and JSN. If we're talking rest of season, I'll go same order. Walker, Pittman. No, I'll flip it a little bit. Walker, Pittman, JSN, Breece Hall.
There you go.
Itaski. Full PPR. Do I go Mike Williams or Miles Sanders in the flex? I'm going to go Miles Sanders, not knowing just how the wide receiver splits are going to be this week. Miles Sanders is going to be a little safer for you.
Right.
Miami's corners are all hurt, so leaning Williams. I mean, it could possibly be a shootout, but I don't know if Mike Williams scores you 1 touchdown with 50 yards, is it still enough to outdo what the potential safety of Miles Sanders would be? If you want upside, then you can shoot for Mike Williams. Safety, I'd go Miles Sanders. Dog's Breakfast becoming a member for the 19th month. Pump for tomorrow. I wasn't sold on Bijan, but after getting him in round 2, oh my gosh.
Wow, that's great.
That's a steal. I am now all aboard the hype train. Juwan Johnson or Musgrove in a full PPR. I'm going Musgrove. Diamitris.
Oh, come on. Say the whole name. Come on, Kyle. Give it a shot. It's Demetrios?
Demetrios? Shush. Give me a second. Asprogianus.
I'm going to say Asprogianus.
Asprogianus.
I want a reason to say ass on the internet. Asprogianus.
Start 1 in each position. Running back, Mostert or Jamal Williams? I'll go Jamal Williams. I said it wrong, I know. Wide receiver, Flowers or Mims? I'll go Flowers this week. Thanks, guys. Great content. Appreciate you. Demetrios.
Is that what he said?
Dimitri Rios.
You're still trying.
Demetrios. What up, D-Dog?
Yeah.
Ricky with the $5 dono. Rank these guys in order. Pittman, James Cook, or DeAndre Swift. This week, DeAndre Swift, James Cook, and Pittman. It's Donkey. Drop Zach Moss for Hurst or Henry for tight end backup. Oh, give me Hunter Henry, baby.
We disagree on that tight end. It's going to be interesting. What was the bet? Didn't we have a bet for those tight ends?
We did, but we're answering questions right now. Brian Alley Jr. becoming a member for the 23rd month. Love the Headliner Nation. Keep it up, fellas. We all support you. Appreciate all your hard work and help us get these chips. Brian Alley, let's go, baby. Ricky, I told Kyle about these lines. You sure did, Ricky. Google user becoming a member for the 12th month. It's like Christmas morning. Deontay, James Cook, or Michael Thomas in a full PPR. Need 2. If you want to play it safe, Deontay Johnson. If you want more upside, James Cook. Mostert or Mike Williams. Kind of the same thing. If you want to play it safe, it's Mostert. If you want upside, it's Mike Williams by quite a bit. Russ, Carr, or Richardson. Need 2 in a super flex.
I mean, we want to say Anthony. We want to say Anthony Richardson, don't we, Kyle?
Yeah.
Like we really want to. There's a big risk out there if we do, but part of me wants to go and just say, you know what? Let's ride the lightning and go Richardson Carr.
I would just like to tell everybody that we have over 1,200 people watching right now with only 590 likes. If you don't hit that like button right now, your first round pick is going to score single digits tomorrow for your fantasy football team. You better hit that like button because you don't want that bad juju week 1. Come on, let's go, people.
Nobody wants bad juju.
Stu Money, 2 and a super flex. Richardson, Ayuk, Addison, and Rashad White. I'm going to go Richardson for sure for 1. Since it's a super flex. And then for the second one, if George Kittle is out, I'm going to go Ayuk. If George Kittle plays, I'm going to go Rashad White. Game Dandy. I'm in a 10-team standard league. My receivers are Adams, Olave, Devontae Smith with Kirk and Hollywood Brown on the bench. Is Brown droppable? I don't want to drop him yet. I'm not super high on him, but I also don't want to just cut him to waivers before week 1 even kicks off.
And again, it depends too, like who are you dropping him for? I know it's a 10-team league, but he is like your wide receiver 6. So I guess it just kind of depends on how many do you start, how many flex spots do you have, stuff like that as well.
Roughneck Raider with the $10 dono. J.K. Dobbins or Dameon Pierce. Who should I start? Pierce is going to be safer this week, but Dobbins has more upside for me. Should I play both, replacing George Pickens as a flex?
I mean, honestly, I kind of think about that personally.
I am too.
I think Dameon Pierce and J.K. Dobbins together is the better option.
Is a safer bet than George Pickens.
Oh my God, Luis gifted another 10.
Oh my God, Luis, you're a saint. If you want the most upside possible, then it's Pickens and J.K. Dobbins. If you want to play it safe, it's Pierce and Dobbins. Proudyman. Something. Proudyman? Whatever. PPR, Drake, London.
I think it's Proud Yemen.
Proud Yemen.
Proud Yemen.
Proud Yemen. Prody Yeoman. PPR, Drake London or Deion Jackson, James Cook, and the flex. I would go. Oh, man.
Do you want to say Drake London? Or do you not want to?
I want to play it safe. I kind of want to say Drake London. Since it's PPR.
Yeah.
If I want the most upside, I probably say Deion Jackson.
Which is so scary because we just have no idea what to expect from that backfield. But on the
flip side, I think James Cook is safer than Deion Jackson.
Probably. He just has a tougher matchup going up against the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm probably going Drake London.
Yeah. Garfield, 78-211. Hello, headliners. I've been here since 18. Amazing work you all do. Garfield, appreciate your lifelong support. Half PPR, Brian Robinson or Dameon Pierce? Dameon Pierce, I'm still going to go with over Brian Robinson this week, even though Brian Robinson could have a pretty good week. Cody Remington with a $1 donation. Cody's first donation here for the Fantasy Headliners. Cody, appreciate you. Michael Barton, Jahan Dotson, or Amari Cooper for week 1. If you want to play it safe, it's Cooper. If you want more upside, it's going to be Jahan Dotson. And, Jesus.
What is this?
For Kyle to read only. The Bureau of Burrows bumbled burying buoyant buoys. This is a gaming stream thing.
Oh, I know. I already had a heads up on this.
Anna, you're welcome. G Ghost 43 and a full PPR flex. Michael Thomas, Mostert, Juju, Judy down. Thank you. If I'm going with one person here, it's Mostert. Excuse me. Mostert.
There you go. Yeah, you almost reverted back to it. I almost virtually smacked you.
Hunch with a $5 donation. His first super chat here with the Fantasy Headliners. Appreciate you, Hunch. I've got Greg Dulcich in almost all my leagues. Question is, do I start him over Chigiooko, Irv Smith, or Gerald Everett, all 1-point PPR? Well, Greg Dulcich isn't even the number 1 tight end on his team right now. Adam Troutman is the number 1 tight end technically. Now, Troutman might block a little bit more. I get that, but he's still not number 1 on the depth chart. And we know that Troutman and
you mean Chiggy?
Coach's name?
Oh, Sean Payton.
Sean Payton. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Blanked like crazy on that. They spent time together in New Orleans. So I don't know if I trust Greg Dulcich this week. If I had to trust somebody else, I would trust Chiggy first.
Getting chiggy with it. Can we? How about that nickname?
With it.
Getting chiggy
Darren,
with it.
His first super chat here, sending a couple of bucks. Appreciate you, Darren. Shining with the $5 dono. Love the content. Do I flex McLaurin, Kirk, or Hall in a full PPR? Give me some Christian Kirk, baby. T-Mac, 13,916, becoming a member for the 9th month. What up, goats? We doing Michael Thomas or Addison this week in a full PPR? Appreciate y'all. Are we going Michael Thomas here, Jake?
I think I will go Michael Thomas here.
We're going Michael Thomas here.
He's only healthy for a game or two a year. You might as well start him when he is.
Prohibit with the $5 dono. Need to pick one. DJ Moore, Dotson, Brees Hall, Delvin Cook in the flex in a full PPR. DJ Moore for sure.
Yeah.
Michael Barton, start 2, week 1. Mostert. I saw you look at me over the corner of your eye to see if I was going to get it right.
I was checking on you.
Brian Robinson, Akers, and Rashad White in a full PPR. I probably go with Robinson and White here since it's a full PPR. iShine 101 becoming a member for the 9th month. Yo, fellas, just trying to boost my bench. Not playing neither this week, but should I drop Rondale Moore and grab Jonathan Mingo off the waiver wire? Yes, I think that's okay to do. Tyrone, Abbas, rate my trade. Dude was wanting CMC, traded CMC for Chase, Waddle, and Hawkinson. I mean, if you have good enough depth at running back to make that work, you win that trade no matter what in terms of just overall value. Now, is your team a whole lot better? I don't know without seeing your team. But if you have too many wide receivers, trade one now. Brandon Hendershot becoming a member for the 19th month. Pick one to flex. Sutton, Doobs, or James Cook. I'm going to go James Cook this week. Watching Watches with the $2 dono. Brett, I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. Welcome back to the exclusive Headliner Nation, joining Full Chubb. Dan Magnan becoming a member for the 12th month. New season, let's get it. Rate my team. 10-team PPR. Name is getting chiggy with it. Mahomes, Chiggy O, Doomtar, DJ Moore, Kirk, Pickens, Mims, Sky Moore, not to be confused with Skylar Moore, Tony,
Correct.
Barkley, Stevenson, Sanders, Swift, a chain. I'm going to give it a B+ bordering on A-. Free Zombie with the $5 dono. Choose 2 to start. Etienne, Stevenson, or Dalvin Cook in a full PPR. That's Etienne and Stevenson easy for me.
I got a couple here real quick. Kyle, that are a little higher up the list. And maybe our lists are different in different orders. But I found a few that we missed. Michael Barton says start 2 in week 1. Mostert, B-Rob, Akers, Rashad White in a full PPR. So for that, I have full PPR makes it a little bit different, but I'm probably still going to go with Mostert and B-Rob. And then Ricky sent in a $20 donation that says, fantasy football expert in the back of McDonald's told me to avoid Eckler. He will regress, and he will only score 16 touchdowns instead of 18, and to avoid A.J. Brown because Devontae Smith is the number 1. He told me to disregard Goddard being out when Smith went off. I mean, I have a feeling I know who he's responding to or who he's talking about, but Ricky, remember, if anybody calls themselves an expert, it's the immediate red flag to stop listening to said person. And then John Berberich just wants to say, hello, boys. What's going on, John? How we doing? All right, Kyle, now wherever you left off. Are our lists different?
I don't know. You might want to keep track of it, though.
I've been following.
I don't see those.
Oh, really?
Back to watching watches. Trade Watson and Kamara for DJ Moore and Elijah Mitchell. Watson. Like Christian Watson? Is it Deshaun Watson? I'm assuming Christian Watson. I want the DJ Moore side, but I also don't feel like trading Kamara right now is the best thing for your team. I mean, if you're like, man, I can't wait 3 weeks for Kamara. I don't know what's going to happen with Watson. Then trade for DJ Moore. But the problem is you're trading 2 potential starters for one starter and a guy that you can't start unless somebody gets injured. So I don't know if I make that trade. Aaron Willis, if you had 500 tries to tackle Derrick Henry, do you guys think could make the combined tackle once? If no, which running back could you make the stop? So together, we get 500 tries. Could we take down Derrick Henry one time?
Dude, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if we have to catch him, no. But if we're just like straight on at each other, yeah. I can take down Derrick Henry in 2 tries. I'm not going to be able to move for like 3 weeks.
You know who we could take down?
Who?
Ronald Jones.
Oh, easy. First take, right? Just first try.
Javier Ortiz with the $5 dono. His first super sticker here on the Headliners. I appreciate you, Javier. Jesse with the $10 dono. Sorry about putting you on the spot. Bouncing tonight in the bar, listening to you in my earbud. Jesse, no problem. Get those guys out. Get them out.
That's right.
Joe Cotting with the $10 dono. Joe, it's been forever.
What
Love
up,
you
Joe?
guys. Thanks for the donation to my wife's cause. You're more than welcome, Joe. Pick 2 in a PPR. James Cook, Dotson, Dobbs, Mingo, Hyatt, Addison, and Bigsby. And should I play Schultz or should I gamble and see if Waller plays? If you want to play it safe, go ahead and go with Schultz over Waller for sure. As far as the other 2 in a PPR league, I probably end up rolling with James Cook and Dotson here.
I agree.
Julio Pena becoming a member for the 18th month. What up on the ESPN app? Kenneth Walker is projected to score more points than J.K. Dobbins in a PPR league. Should I keep Kenneth Walker in my flex spot or replace him with J.K. Dobbins? Other options are Pittman and Michael Thomas. Well, I'm not choosing either of those guys. Don't worry about projections because those are bogus 9 times out of 10 anyway. In this instance here, I mean, since Kenneth Walker has been banged up, I probably just roll with J.K. Dobbins this week and say okay with that. Ricky, strictly upside in a full PPR in order. Kenneth Walker, Pittman, JSN, Swift, James Cook, and Breece Hall. If we're talking this week, it is Swift, Walker, Cook, Hall, Pittman, JSN. Derek Preston becoming a member for the 12th month. Sup, guys? We back, baby. You're back. We never left. It's okay, yes. Derek. You technically didn't either because you've been a member for 12 months.
Right.
Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. D-Hop, Michael Thomas, Pickens, Madison, and Charbonnet. Need a wide receiver 2. I'd probably go with Madison at the flex and wide receiver 2. I'm going to go Pickens over Thomas and D-Hop this week. F it.
Really?
Gibby with a $2 donation. Non-PPR, 2 to flex. Dotson, Sutton, Breece, or Antonio Gibson. I'm going to go Dotson and non-PPR.
Non-PPR, yes.
I
still go Dotson.
Dotson for sure.
But now I'm kind of leaning towards Sutton a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't.
In a non-PPR.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to ask me if you should start Breece Hall, the only person I'm starting Breece Hall over this week is Ronald Jones. I mean, this is what happens in week 1. We have got to see how some of these scenarios play out. Breece Hall has not been tackled since he came back from his injury, per Stefania Bell from ESPN earlier today, I saw. So he hasn't been doing tackling drills yet. That's a pretty big step when you're coming back from an ACL injury. I'm not starting him this week. I'm sorry, I just can't. Mega Dr. Dre giving a membership over to the Headliner Nation community. Appreciate that gift, Mega Dr. Dre. Thanks for your support. Jacoby Barron, quarterback and a half PPR. That doesn't really matter here, but that's okay. Anthony Richardson or Derek Carr in a 14-team league.
Here we go again, Kyle. Do we listen to our heart or to our head?
I'm listening to my penis, Anthony Richardson. Fear boner.
Dude, what was the transition into fear boner? Like, that's just crazy.
As soon as I said it, I was like, what?
Wow.
Oh, man. Fear boner in a full PPR flex, Michael Thomas or Damian Pierce. Oh, since it's a full PPR, if you want some more upside, then go Michael Thomas. If you want to play it safe, go Damian Pierce. More upside, Musgrave or Higbee. Musgrave, I believe, will have more upside than Higbee. Higbee,
that's
I
right,
fully believe, will be safer. Christian Manzi, welcome to Holden Chubb, joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. Mega Dr. Dre becoming a member for the 9th month. What up, homies? What up, Dr.
What
Dre?
What up?
Isaac with his first super chat here on the channel. With Watson out, Nico Collins or Jaden Reed. I will go Jaden Reed if the Dobbs is out as well. If not, Nico Collins. Blast Hard Cheese becoming a member of Holden Chubb.
What the hell does that mean?
Blast Hard Cheese.
Damn.
Tell you what, some of y'all are just
some of y'all are nasty out there with your names.
YouTube names. Thanks for the support. Welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Luis gifting 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community.
Shea Twins.
Shate wins.
Shea Twins.
Rate my 10-team full PPR. Hurts, Aaron Jones, Gibbs, Hill, Diggs, Goddard, Rudley, Dalvin Cook, the Jags defense, and Jason Myers. What's Rudley? Is this that's supposed to be Ridley?
It's got to be Ridley. Yeah.
Shatewitz, here's my problem. You didn't invest in like a 1A running back. I like Aaron Jones. I like Jahmyr Gibbs. Both of those guys are going to lose substantial touches to other people. Now, Aaron Jones, I still think has RB1 upside. Jahmyr Gibbs does in certain weeks as well. But you don't have a guy that you can put in your lineup and say, this dude is going to give me 15 carries this week. You don't have that guy. That's what concerns me. Other than that, very good. Luis gifted another 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Hugo, DJ Moore, Dotson, or Gibson. I need 2 in a standard league. That's Dotson and DJ Moore. Darren Messinger, Christian Kirk or Dobbins in the flex in a full PPR. I'm going to go Christian Kirk again. Joseph Hammond becoming a member for the 11th month. 14-team league, pick 2 for the flex. Half PPR, Swift, Burks, Judy, Damian Harris, Nico Collins, Roshan Johnson, Hubbard, Claypool, and Hardman. Love the nation. Love you, Joseph. I'm going to go Swift, Collins, or Burks.
I feel like if I'm going to go Collins and Burks, I'm just shooting for the big play touchdown. So give me the guy that I expect to get more volume and just hope for the best and go Nico Collins.
You want to tag me in here real quick?
Yep, I got you.
Also, we are 30 likes away from Jake letting it flow. So if you don't hit the like button, remember I already told you your first round pick is going to score single digits this week.
That sucks. SS, coming a member for the first month here, says full PPR flex need 2 out of Deontay, London, Madison, and Cook. Personally, if you want to play it a little bit safer, you go Madison and London. Bobo Beyond, half PPR, Deion Jackson, Nico Collins, or Romeo Dobbs. Well, we don't know for sure about Dobbs with him still being questionable. As of right now, it'll be between Nico and Deion Jackson. If you want to play it safer, it's Deion Jackson. If you want to gamble, it's Nico Collins. It's just we have no idea what to expect from a backfield in Indianapolis right now. I mean, a lot of people were reliant on Zach Moss. He's doubtful to play. Deion Jackson popped off at times last year. Kind of what my mindset is right now, expecting this week. So Deion Jackson probably slightly safer. Akeem Morris, appreciate your donation. The very first super chat here on the channel. The Boss 1977. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thank you very much. Full PPR. This is from Mega Dr. Dre. We have 10-team league. A quarterback is Herbert. Running backs are Chubb and Jones. Wide receivers are Lamb and Debo. Tight end is Goddard. And the flex is Alexander Madison. Rate my team. Overall, that is a crazy solid team. I love the safety of Chubb, the upside of Aaron Jones, the safety of CeeDee Lamb. Debo is kind of like that wild card, right? We really don't know what to expect from Debo Samuel. Was that 1 year a fluke? Obviously, I love your quarterback, solid tight end, great overall team there. I love it. I would have no problem rocking that team into week 1. Bobo Beyond also asked standard scoring Brandon Ayuk or Jahan Dotson. Right now I'm going Jahan Dotson. Much better matchup for him this week. Short fat dude, welcome to Holden Chubb. This is like the alter ego of me, right? Because I am tall fat dude. Welcome short fat dude to the channel, though. Big Luscious 68. I'm concerned about the health of Mark Andrews. My wide receivers are Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, and Christian Kirk. Should I trade DJ Moore for Ayuk and Juwan Johnson? And if Andrews misses any time, I mean, I don't hate that trade. Obviously, I don't want to lose DJ Moore. I believe Mark Andrews is going to be okay. If I was going to trade away like my starting wide receiver too, I would hope to get a tight end back that at least I kind of knew what to expect, right? Juwan Johnson, it's a lot of assumptions in that offense, but we just don't know what his actual usage is going to be, and there's more options in that offense than there has been in a few years. And then in a few weeks, we get Alvin Kamara back as well. So honestly, if I were to trade away a wide receiver too, I'd have to get a tight end back that at least I understood what his role was on his team. Brett Shugarts, appreciate you out there, says, good to be back, guys. Missed you too. Brett, welcome back. We've been here. We've been missing you as well. He also gave some forehead kisses. I know that's Kyle's doing.
Forehead kisses.
Half PPR, second flex. Tyler Lockett, Gabe Davis, or Khalil Herbert. Thanks for the great content. Appreciate you, Brett. Honestly, right now, I mean, it feels like it could be a Gabe Davis week, but it also feels like that multiple times throughout the year, and it's usually just gas that you're feeling, right? Because it doesn't happen very often. If it's me, I'm probably gambling and going with Tyler Lockett in hopes that they kind of limit the snaps of JSN coming off the wrist injury. So I'm going to go with Tyler Lockett in a good matchup. Cakes Mitchell, full PPR, 10-man, need a flex out of James Conner, Dobbins, Pittman, and Hollywood. Normally I think it would be James Conner, but this week, give me J.K. Dobbins for that flex play in a 10-man league. Then Luis gifted another 10 memberships. Luis has just been on fire tonight. Robbie Thomas, 18. With Watson out this week, who do I play in a half PPR? You got Doomtar, Debo, CMC, and Walker all starting. Choose one between Herbert, Scary Terry, or Addison. Normally, without a doubt, this is Scary Terry, right? And everybody's saying he's good to go for this week. But with a turf toe injury, that's something that can flare up immediately and take him out of the game. It's not like something he'd be able to really play through if it was something that actually flared up during the game. It's a very painful injury, especially for a wide receiver. If you want to play it a little bit safer, Herbert may be that guy, but that's a backfield we really don't understand yet either. Jordan Addison, at least we know, is going to get targets in this offense, a high-powered passing offense. Not a bad matchup for him to start. If it's my team, I'm probably leaning towards Jordan Addison. Aaron Willis, rate my all-time dynasty team. All-time dynasty team? Mark Sanchez, Johnny Manziel, Adrian Peterson, Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, Ocho Cinco, Charles Rogers, Randy Bullock. All-time, what is this? What is this all-time dynasty team? Is this just like people you've had in the past? I mean, I don't understand. I don't think you'd be too high with Johnny Manziel in fantasy football, but hey, overall, it's cool to go through and read some of those names again. Overall, that would be so awesome if they could find a way to play with old names somehow. Like you just got to pick random weeks throughout their career that you get their point total for or something. I don't know how it would work, but it would be cool. Max Skills 01, becoming a member for the 20th month. Who should I start? Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson? I have Aaron Rodgers higher this week, I believe. Yes, I do. I have Aaron Rodgers higher. And should I pick up Derek Carr or Sam Howell off the waiver wire? If you don't need a second quarterback, I wouldn't pick up any, and then I would just stream one when Rodgers has his bye week. I wouldn't hold one if you don't need him. I would shoot for another wide receiver or running back that has a chance to pop off at some point here to start the season. Give yourself maybe trade bait or added depth. Akeem Morris, becoming a member for the 4th month. Been watching your content since last season. Appreciate that. Became a member recently. Awesome. Full PPR. Who's Kyle talking to? Who is this? Are we getting breaking news here?
Ladies and gentlemen, I need to just interrupt this live stream for a quick breaking news report from the doctor himself, Dr. Ethan Turner. Dr. Ethan, we now have you on the Fantasy Headliners live show here on YouTube. Breaking news. What do you have for us this evening, sir?
Hey, we got multiple reports that Mark Andrews is unlikely to play. A lot of people saying unlikely to play means that he could play. Just trust me on this. They don't report it if he's going to play. Just be prepared.
Okay. Ethan, I may or may not have just exposed your phone number.
Hey, thanks. That's just what I need is everyone in Headliner Nation texting me. I love you all, but please just join... Please just join the Headliner Nation, become members, and you will have 24-hour access to me. Please do not blow up my personal cell phone. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you.
All right, there you heard it. Dr. Ethan Turner with the breaking news tonight that Mark Andrews is unlikely to play this weekend. Dr. Ethan, you have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you, Kyle. Hey, Lions suck. Go Steelers.
Okay, I hung up on him.
All right, let me finish Akeem Morris's conversation or question here real quick, because his question was full PPR and a flex positions between Pickens, Zay Flowers, and Mingo. But based off of what we just heard, if Mark Andrews is out tomorrow, then I'm going to go Zay Flowers here. So that's something to pay close attention to. Looking like there's a very good chance that Mark Andrews will not play tomorrow, which is no bueno for a lot of people. Just make sure you're paying close attention. Kyle will be live tomorrow morning for members only. A lot of new members tonight, obviously, so that's something to definitely pay attention to. Let's see here. We also have Frank Gordon. Oh, no, I just scrolled, Kyle. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Finding Frank. There's Frank. Mike Evans or Elijah Moore in the flex. Evans seems safer, but Moore has upside. I'm a Browns fan. Need an unbiased opinion. Love you guys and the nation. I mean, this is one of those situations, right, where both of them are a crapshoot, right? 100%. There's no way we can say either one of these guys is quote unquote safe this week. If you're a Browns fan, like, this is one of those opportunities where you have a chance to root for one of your guys on your team this week, and it's not some bonehead play. So honestly, if you want to root for your own guy, I have no issues Elijah Moore over Mike Evans. Now, it is still Mike Evans, so it's not like there's zero chance that this guy can't have a big game, but what is he really going to be with Baker Mayfield?
Who did you just read? What question?
Frank Gordon. Kyle's, he's just trying to find you, Frank, but it's okay. I got you taken care of. Like I said, if it's a personal preference, a Browns fan, I have no issue with Elijah Moore.
Well, we're over 800 likes. So do you want to get the helmet on and get ready to let it flow?
Sure.
Okay. Get ready. I'll keep doing some super chats while you do that.
Okay.
Python 19. Wait, did you do the one where he says love you guys and the nation?
Yes.
Okay. Python 19 2003. T-Law Watson Tua. CD, AJ Brown, Ridley, Drake, Bateman, Gibbs, Hall, Gibson, Algier, Pitts, Dulcich, Stream D, and Kicker. Should I trade AJ Brown for a running back? Also, please rate. Okay, Python. Listen, I thank you for the $5 donation. I really, really appreciate it. Next time, up it to like $7 so you have more characters to work with and you can write a more complete sentence so I get what you're saying. So, should I trade AJ Brown for a running back? I don't know, because I don't know what teams need a wide receiver and what running backs they would have. Are there any running backs on the block in your league? Has someone offered you a running back? Who is it? Do you
is
need
this
an
super
upgrade?
flex?
Do you need an upgrade at running back? Absolutely, but I don't know if you should just trade AJ Brown for one. If I'm rating your team, really for me, it's going to be a C+ because outside of Gibbs, you are hurting bad at running back. Bad. So I would say C+ as of right now. And Python, that is your first super chat, so we appreciate it. But I'm not going to be able to help too much on the trade question because I don't have all the information I need to help you. Uneaten Sandwich, Jamal Williams or Khalil Herbert? Let's go Jamal Williams. Big Mont, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Jordan Holden Chubb. Divine Eye, 14 team half PPR flex Gibson, Deontay, or Dotson. Ready for some football? I am too. Half PPR, let's go with Dotson then. Kalafa Kingston becoming a member for the 28th month. What up, gentlemen? Appreciate everything you guys have done. We appreciate you for being here, Kalafa. Draft Guide is fire. Headliner Nation is fire. Let's run it back this season. Let's go, baby. Tyrone with a $13.99 super chat. To answer you, Kyle, about the rest of the team, I got Deshaun Watson, Jacobs, Walker, Adams, Davis, Smith, Schuster, Bigsby. Trying to trade Cooper for Aaron Jones. I mean, I would take Aaron Jones over Amari Cooper for sure. Vanilla Villains in a Dynasty PPR pick 2. Deontay, London, James Cook, Connor, Hall, Ayuk. Talk me out of playing A-Rich over Watson at quarterback. Need upside facing championship favorite. You know what? If you need upside, let's play Anthony Richardson tomorrow, baby. Let's just get real wild with it. Ooh, the pecs are feeling stiff right now. If we have to pick 2 for it being a PPR league, definitely going to go Deontay Johnson. If you want upside then, if George Kittle is out, it's Ayuk. If not, then I'm going to go Drake London. Ahmed Hussein, Ayuk or Dalvin Cook in the flex. Ayuk, again, if Kittle is out. If not, Dalvin Cook. Richardson or Pickett at quarterback. I'm going to do the same thing. Let's go Richardson for that upside, baby. If you want to play it safe, then go Pickett. That's your first super chat here, Ahmed. Appreciate you very much. Michael Barton with the $2 dono. Pick 1, week 1, full PPR. Mostert, Khalil Herbert. Mostert is going to be safer. Khalil Herbert will offer you some more upside. All right. We are going to pause the super chats for a second. If you have sent a super chat tonight, it will get answered. My camera is moving everywhere.
Yes.
Super chats will get answered, but it is now time for the greatest segment in the fantasy football industry today. And not only that, but it's time for a week 1 Let It Flow. So we're going to have to pause super chats here for just a second because, ladies and gentlemen, the helmet is on. It is strapped in. It is bursting at the seams.
Son of that hurt. I forgot it was like that type of Velcro. Son of a, that hurt. Damn, what was I thinking?
I can't. How am I supposed? You completely ruined my flow.
I'm sorry. That I wasn't expecting it to hurt that damn much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can't top that. 3, 2, 1, let it flow.
All right, here we go. Everybody's saying I need a bigger helmet, but if I didn't have a bigger helmet, it wouldn't be able to squeeze the information out. Here we go. Everybody's already starting to laugh at me. We have Morgan Williams, Flex, Deontay Johnson, Michael Pittman, or Michael Thomas. I don't know if this is a full PPR or not. Let's say that it is a half PPR. Honestly, if you want to play it safer, it's Deontay Johnson. You want to gamble, it's Michael Thomas. Constantino, first Saturday Night Live, first Saturday's night flow of the season. You better freaking believe it. We have Isaiah Likely. Everybody talk about Isaiah Likely now that we know that Mark Andrews is probably not going to play tomorrow. He will be out. Isaiah Likely will be entered in to that lineup. He is probably, what do you think, Kyle, like a top 12 option at the position, top 10 to 12 option at the position now. That's about to be a GIF, Anna. It probably is. Timestamp it in the replay. Don't do that, Enlo. Please don't. Jake has been placed on the IR for 6 to 9 weeks. Nick, it's entirely possible that I have a bruise underneath my chin after this show. Off the 8 chain, of course, we have Funko Pop Asylum, Kirk Stevenson, Robinson Jr. for the flex. Thank you. If I can only choose one, it's still going to be Ramondre Stevenson. PPR Ingram or Musgrave, it'll be Ingram. Likely or Musgrave, honestly, right now that is a lot closer. And I probably say that Musgrave is safer because we have less options in that offense. There's still more options for Isaiah Likely. Musgrave probably still safer. Damian Pierce or Dotson in the flex. Give me the running back. Give me Damian Pierce. Thomas or Mostert at the flex in a full PPR. In a full PPR, give me Michael Thomas and just hope that he can rack up a bunch of slants. Is Waller cleared? I wouldn't say he is cleared unless it's happened here in the last couple minutes. More than likely looking like he's going to play, though. Van Jefferson or Antonio Gibson in a half PPR. Give me Antonio Gibson. Shaquille Oatmeal says he's benching Waller. Hopefully you have a great option to put in his place. Keenan Allen, Higgins, or Dobbins in a full PPR flex spot for E-Man. I'm going to go... I mean, I can't sit T. Higgins. T. Higgins has got to be in my lineup, but even though you got some great options there, man. I hate to sit Keenan Allen as well. If this is a full it is full PPR. Keenan Allen's going to be a little bit maybe safer in full PPR. The higher ceiling going to go the way of T. Higgins. We have any news on Kittle? No, still questionable at this time. Zach, flex equals Ramondre Stevenson or Keenan Allen. Full PPR 8-man league. I usually typically go with the running back when possible, so give me Ramondre Stevenson. What are your thoughts on Kittle? Would you start him if he plays? Greg LeBurge. Honestly, it depends what your other option is at the position. If you already have another option that is completely hit or miss that may totally bust, then you might as well just start Kittle and hope for the best. Best flex between Jacoby Myers or Renfro. Give me Myers here to start in week 1 until we actually see what this offense is going to be. Jake turning red like a tomato. No, not yet, Anthony. My skin and my head is well accustomed to such tightness. We have Kenneth Walker or Calvin Ridley in a standard league. I'm not going to sit Calvin Ridley this week. Did the helmet get smaller? Did Jake's head get bigger this offseason? Sorry, love you. I feel like it's the same size. It's just as damn tight as it was last year. If my head was bigger, I don't even know if it would fit in here at all. Javonte or Swift? Honestly, I'm going to go with Swift this first week until we see what kind of workload Javonte gets. Waller or Njoku? A healthy Waller would be my choice. If you want to play it safer, being that Waller hasn't been 100% healthy, Njoku isn't another bad option. Full PPR flex, Chris Godwin, Christian Kirk, or DJ Moore. I can only pick one of them, Rory. Oh, man, in a full PPR, too, I'll lean towards Christian Kirk and just hope for the best that he can still get peppered with targets. Jason Bernola says, let's go Lions. You have another Lions fan out there. You sound like the Microwave Machine Man. TB13, I know exactly who that is, but I bet a lot of people in the chat have no idea who you're talking about. Helmet abuse. That's damn right. My enemy. It is sore under here. Fryermuth or gamble on Waller. If Waller is playing, then I'm going with Waller. Flaming hot Doritos or a hint of lime Tostitos. Man, I'm probably going to lean towards the hint of lime Tostitos. Standard, actually it says STD, so hopefully this means standard, Superflex, Dotson, or Madison. If you want to play it safer, it's Madison with the guaranteed volume. If you want to gamble, then it becomes Dotson. More Lions fans showing up in the chat right now. Roy Miller says Doomtar or Allen are your first two. Okay, we got plenty of options on the team for sure. If no Andrews, do I pick up Likely or Musgrave? Gabe Mendez, I probably pick up Likely if you need a tight end. We have start 2 in a full PPR, Dotson, Evans, or Kirk. Christian, if it's me, being that you have 3 solid options, I'm going Kirk and Dotson. Let's see what happens in Tampa Bay. Waller plays at night, so you won't know until like an hour before the game. That's exactly, well, you'll probably know a little bit earlier in the day, but definitely something to pay attention to. Please answer my super chats, bro. Mitchell, we said we are answering every single super chat tonight. We haven't stopped talking for an hour and 21 minutes. Dalvin Cook or Amir Cooper, Learn and Play Labs. I don't know if this is PPR or not. Doesn't say in the question. I think if you want to play it safer, it's Amari Cooper. If you want to gamble, then it's Dalvin Cook. Dan Magnan. We have barbecue or wings for week 1. Give me wings. Peasy, full PPR, need 2 out of Madison, Etienne, or Mondre. I'm still going Etienne and Mondre this week. Looks like Mark Andrews isn't going to play. Is Cole Kmet a good option? Wham, bam, thank you, man. Yes, not a bad option if you have him back up on your bench. We have P. Ryan or Javonte. Tyler Smith. This backfield is going to be disgusting, kind of similar to what we saw in Kansas City. We have no idea what to expect until after this week. I feel like they've been promoting Javonte Williams as being 100% ready to go, but they're still going to bring him along slowly. I would prefer to not start either. If I had to, I'd probably go Javonte Williams and just hope for the best. Kenneth Walker, Aaron Jones in the standard league. Give me Aaron Jones for Enrique. Dalvin Cook, Deontay Johnson, or Antonio Gibson in a PPR for Sev Rock. If it's me, if you want to play it the safest, it's Deontay Johnson. You want to gamble, it's Antonio Gibson. I used the Micro Machine reference last week and got a blind stare. Not for me, Joey. I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm like, I was born in the 80s, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Lockett or Akers in a half PPR.
1880s.
I'm going with Tyler Lockett. Najee, Gibson, or Dalvin Cook, RB2 in a full PPR. I'm probably still going on. I'll roll with Najee unless you really want to gamble and go with Antonio Gibson, being that it's a full PPR. Half PPR, Zay Flowers or Sutton. Sutton has the higher ceiling, but if Mark Andrews is out now, Darth Raider, then Zay Flowers becomes a little bit safer. Higher ceiling still going to Sutton. Barbecue tomorrow for Terry. Taco Ranch chicken wings. Who wants some? You better believe I'm on my way over right now. Terry. We have half PPR, Michael Pittman or Deontay Johnson for Jeremy. I'm going with Deontay Johnson still until we see what Michael Pittman's target share looks like in Indianapolis. Likely or Ferguson? Give me Likely. Do you guys like Evan Ingram? I've never met the guy, but he seems pretty nice. Kyle, help Jake the man with have a dry mouth in the AM.
I can't help you with anything in your mouth, Jake. So I
never asked for any help, and I would never ask you for any help. No. Kittle or Jahan for AJ? Oh, Kittle and Jahan for AJ Brown. I mean, if you have another possible tight end, then absolutely, I would make that deal 100%. Should I even consider JSN as a flex option? Jorge, it really depends on what the other options are. I know JSN coming off of a wrist injury may be slightly limited in his first game this season, so just be prepared for that. Kyle likes Mountain Dew, says Cody12. Getting any new NFL Funko Pops? Honestly, I haven't ordered any in quite some time. I probably need to look and see if there's anything new out there. Sutton or DJ Moore in a standard league. I still can't sit DJ Moore. I got to go with him here this week. Stevenson or Hall, give me Stevenson. Hopkins or Dotson in a full PPR. In a full PPR, give me DeAndre Hopkins. Michael Thomas, Dalvin Cook, Cortland Sutton in a full PPR. If you want to play it a little bit safer, it's probably Michael Thomas. If you want to gamble, it's going to be Cortland Sutton. Full PPR flex spots, Miles Sanders or George Pickens. I always love to try to go those running backs when I can. Give me Miles Sanders in my flex. Get some water. Chris, I ain't got time for no damn water right now. I'm trying to let it flow, damn it. Turd Ferguson or Hingle McCringleberry. Johnny Boom, give me Turd Ferguson. PPR, Alexander Madison or Rashad White. Being that this is a PPR, they're going to be a little bit closer. Safer option going to be Madison. Higher upside potentially with the PPR scoring would be White. We have... should I drop Hunter Henry for Likely? You own Mark Andrews. I don't mind doing that whatsoever, so at least you have an option no matter what. Samuel says, thanks, brother. You're absolutely welcome. No idea what you thank me for, but not a problem. Jason Berniola got Kirk Cousins versus Herbert in a full PPR. I'm betting on Herbert for the nuclear game. I'd love to see Herbert go nuclear this week. Show me your teams this year again, Den. Yes, we will do that. Probably not every single week, but it will be sprinkled in throughout the season. Always bet on Turd. You damn right, my enemy. What about no premium? Oh, so no tight end premium. Irv or Otten? Give me Irv this week. Standard trade Ridley for Brian Robinson Jr. Learn and Play Labs. I don't know what else you have on your roster to really tell you if that's a good idea or not. We have Michael W. just wants me to let it flow and AJ Crispy emoji out there. Appreciate that. Likely outlook with Mark Andrews out in a half PPR. He's going to obviously get some more targets, obviously, with no Mark Andrews, but we're still talking about an offense that has Odell Beckham, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, J.K. Dobbins. So I don't think he's going to get absolutely peppered with targets. Where he could see some looks is inside the 10-yard line in the end zone, in the red zone. That's where he could definitely make some money this weekend. There they are. What's going on, Jared Ricci? Here we are. We've been here. Jared, where have you been? Musgrave, a good buy low candidate. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people probably have him as a backup tight end on their roster, if at all. So yeah, I don't think you should have to give up very much as long as they have somebody solid already on their team. Jake or Kyle at running back for Cardinals O-line. Sapper. I don't know I don't understand the question. Should me or Kyle play offensive line? Probably. We may be better than anything they have in Arizona, except for maybe their first round pick. And that's about it.
Play tight end.
Herbie getting clamped up, fins up. Christian, obviously a Dolphins fan. We have A.J. Dillon or Dalvin Cook in a standard league. Give me in standard. Give me A.J. Dillon in hopes that he finds the end zone. How do you feel about Kamara and Jamal Williams, Abdullah Ali? Once Kamara comes back, the backfield is going to be an absolute mess. But we've seen, obviously two running backs coexist in New Orleans. The problem was that was with Sean Payton's offense, different offense as of right now. So it's really going to be some territory we haven't seen in New Orleans before. You buy that helmet at a boutique. Well played, Sebastian. No, I did not, but I've had this thing for way too damn long. What are we doing with the Chiefs wide receivers, Nathan? Right now, we are not starting any of them for multiple weeks because they're going to use like 7 of them a week, and we're never going to know which one of them is going to hit. They're all going to have big games. We're going to see people that come out and say Rashee Rice is the guy. And then the next weekend, it's going to be Justin Watson was the man in this offense. And then the next week, did you see all the deep balls that MVS got? And then the next week, I told you everybody was sleeping on Justin Ross. Like, there's always going to be somebody different. And that is a problem right now in this offense. I don't think any of them can be started going forward until there's more clarity. And then Elijah Wilmot, full PPR, final flex, Michael Thomas or A.J. Dillon being his full PPR. Give me Michael Thomas. Whew.
You're all done?
Huh?
You're all done?
What do you mean I'm all done?
I mean, first live show of the year.
I felt like I was talking until my head was gonna pop. Like, how long was it?
It's okay. Clearly, we're witnessing the same downward trend of a 30-year-old
What is this
running
crap?
back in the NFL.
This is some crap right here. I actually pay you, and you're here talking crap.
Jake, it's okay. Everybody gets old.
It's okay. I'm gonna put a poll up of myself.
Do they make little blue pills for this problem to help you last longer?
Everybody needs to vote on the poll I'm putting up right now.
Oh man.
I'm putting it up. Everybody got to vote. Everybody's got to vote.
Let it pull. No, but they do help with stamina, so.
How do you
I'm
know?
not saying, Jake, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I expected better.
You are an a-hole.
It's okay. I know it. All right, I got to go back into the super chats now and find out where we left off, so I got to give you a second here.
So you weren't even paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. You didn't do any super chats, did you?
No.
Oh, okay. I got out of it to go see what the poll was. Now I got to go back into it. Now it reset, so I got to scroll all the way back up.
I see.
Ryan Gilbert with the $10 dono. Rate my team in a 10-team PPR. Justin Herbert, feeling fancy. Khalil Herbert, A.J. Brown, Pollard, Cooper, Kirk, Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Pacheco, Raheem Mostert, Dak Prescott, Addison, Jameson Williams, Tyler Higbee, and the Seahawks defense. I'm saying B+ with some potential A upside. Sean Shaw Jr. with the $20 dono. What's up, Kyle and Jake? Happen to be back again this year. Salute to the nation. Rate my team in a full PPR Superflex. Hurts and Dak. Hurts, Dak, and Sam Howell. Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson, Kamara, Warren, Charbonnet, Lamb, Ridley, Flowers, Gabe Davis, and Goddard. I don't know how many teams this is, Sean. If it's 10 teams, it's like a B minus, almost C plus for me. If it's 12 teams, it's like a B to B plus. If it's 14 teams, we're looking at like B plus, almost A minus. So somewhere in that area. Robert Jones becoming a member for the 12th month. Generals of the Headliner Nation in a full PPR. Schultz or Musgrave. Going Musgrave tomorrow. Musgrave is kind of one of my calls of the week here at this point. Should I trade Judy for Samaje Perine? Ryan, it really depends on your team, the construction of it. If you really need help at running back, you could do it. I would personally, my headphone fell out. I would rather personally stick with Judy for right now, and hopefully he gets back in a few weeks. Big J Money, welcome in to Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Kenny Abraham in a full PPR flex, Dalvin Cook or Jamal Williams. I'm going Jamal Williams here. Markeem. Najee or Akers? I'm going to Najee Harris. In London, Kirk, Deontay, and a full PPR. I'm going Kirk still. Scale Speaks, becoming a member for the 11th month. Thanks for the offseason help. Rate my team, half PPR, 3 wide receivers. Josh Allen, Diggs, Ridley, and Pittman. London, Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, Muth, Butker, and Buffalo. Kind of the same thing I've said to these other teams. Lots of teams tonight asking, or lots of people asking us to rate their teams tonight, and they're very thin at the running back position. And you all know how
what happened to all the
what
happened to all the running back depth, Kyle?
I don't know. All of a sudden, everybody that drafted late have been drafting wide receivers. It's crazy. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't love the running back depth. I love Aaron Jones, but Miles Sanders is your number 2, and you don't even have another running back listed here. I don't know if I love that. Ricky, Stevenson or Swift? It's Stevenson. Luis! The doc said Andrews is out. Where does Likely fall? Likely is approaching top 12. I don't know if I'll go top 12 with him, but he would be close. Brett's got a joke. What is Moby Dick's dad's name? Papa Boner. Oh, Brett, welcome back. Mob Squad. Half PPR need a flex Jahan Dotson or James Cook. If you want more upside, it's Dotson. Flex Musgrave or Damian Harris? Oh, man. You know how I feel about flexing tight ends. In real life, love it. In fantasy, I'm not a fan of it.
I can't flex a tight end.
I'm going to double down. I'm going to go Musgrave. I just don't think Damian Harris is going to get a touchdown this week. Brady. 12-team, 2-quarterback, half PPR. T-Law, Danny Dimes, CMC Cook, Mostert, A.J. Brown, D-Hop, Waller, OBJ, Juju, Algier. Traded Jordan Love for Ridley. No backup quarterback now. Rate, trade, and team. I mean, you won the trade based on value alone, but you don't have a backup quarterback, which hurts you greatly. As far as your team goes, same thing. Where's the running back depth? And this is a 12-team league? All so you really have is CMC,
Dalvin Cook, and Mostert.
But Dalvin Cook and Mostert, I don't even look at guys
who?
Like
Dalvin
Mostert.
Cook and who?
I'm not even looking at guys like you can rely on a weekly basis. Those are guys that I like on my bench that I could fill in as like an RB2 if I need to, but I want someone more solid than that. Yeah, just not a big fan. Jose, do I go with McLaurin or Michael Pittman tomorrow? I'll go with McLaurin if you need more upside. Pittman if you need to play it safe. Ricky, Andrew's unlikely to play via underdog. Are we, if he misses, where does likely go in rankings? Like I just mentioned a second ago, close to top 12 for me. Probably not quite inside of it, though. Fear Boner, rate my team in a full PPR. Justin Fields, Doomtar, Lockett, Kirk, Michael Thomas, Elijah Moore, Eckler, Mixon, Damian Pierce. Now, here is a team with the RB depth that I like. Samaje Perine, Gainwell, Vaughn, Ferguson, and the Commanders' defense. And a full PPR. I don't mind it. Lockett, you can play in really good situations. ARSB, you're going to have out there whenever is your wide receiver 1 all the time. Kirk, wide receiver 2 is good. Nice running back depth. Love it all. Mario!
Okay, real quick, so we can answer some of these questions.
God!
Would you put likely over Cole Kmet?
No.
Would you put likely over Dalton Kincaid?
No.
Would you put likely over Jawan Johnson?
Yes.
So he's sitting at right around 14 for you then.
I'd go there.
Okay.
All right.
Just throwing it out there, trying to help you out.
Please don't bother me. Ricky, Musgrave or likely? I'm going to go Musgrave there. Michael W., welcome to Holden Chubb. Join the exclusive Headliner Nation. Actually, welcome back, Michael, because you have been a member in the past. Tyrone Evans sent in his first super chat. How's the squad? Burrow, Tyreek, Devontae, Mike Williams, Mixon, Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, Njoku. Don't love the flex. I don't know who's on your bench. I don't mind it, but I need a safer bet at the flex position. Sapper becoming a member for the 19th month of Excessive Chubb. Aloha, Goats. If Kittle misses, pick up Chigioco, Musgrave, Hurst, Hunter Henry. Thanks, guys. This year will be an MF banger. I'm going to go Musgrave this week. I'm all in on Luke Musgrave. After saying all offseason I didn't want anything to do with the rookie tight ends, I put Sam Laporta and Luke Musgrave inside my top 12 week 1. Jacoby Barron, pick one for the flex. P. Ryan, Addison, Warren, Mingo, or Reed. If Dobbs misses, it's Reed. If he doesn't, I'll go Samaje P. Ryan there. Astromine, sorry for the flimsy donation. I get paid on Wednesday. I mean, $10 is a pretty solid donation, man.
Yeah.
It's not flimsy at all.
No need to be sorry.
2 flex spots, full PPR. Start 2. Herbert, Williams, Godwin, Dotson, Cooks. In another league, Connor or Ayuk. If Kittle is out, Ayuk over Connor. If Kittle plays, Connor over Ayuk. I'll tell you that right now. For your start 2, definitely going to go Godwin, and I'll go Dotson along with it.
Just real quick, Mario Chavez says in the chat that you read his name, but not the question. Mario, we only have the joining the membership. There is no question associated just yet. Maybe it's farther down the list. Dude, don't even get an attitude with me. I will fly to Fort Wayne. Okay.
Can I finish?
I guess so. I mean, go for it.
Can I finish? Hey, for someone that finished so quickly, you really are trying to keep me from going longer.
You didn't say you were flowing. You just said you're answering super chats.
I am. It's a half flow right now. Thank you very much.
Yep.
We're starting slow. We'll speed up in the end. Okay. That's just the way some people like it. LEH, need one. Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, or Sherman.
Did you ever answer Astromine's question?
Yes.
I don't even know if you did. Okay, I just want to make sure.
I did. If you weren't so busy trying to interrupt me, you would have heard.
I'm looking out for the people, Kyle. I'm a man of the people, okay? I'm not so concerned about you or your flow. I'm a man of the people over here.
Oh, man. Hopefully y'all watching are being entertained tonight. Welcome back to Fantasy Football.
Yeah, I'm not overly entertained, I'll tell you that. I'm not having a great time. I'm just going to throw it out there. I would almost be having a better time if it was just me.
That's a lie. You are lying, sir. Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, or Charbonnet. If I had to pick one, I would go Dalvin Cook here. Mario Chavez, 10-man, full PPR. Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin, DJ Swift, and Mike Williams. That's DJ Moore. DJ Swift for more upside. DJ Swift if you want to play it.
I don't know who DJ Swift is.
Oh, DeAndre Swift. He put DJ Swift. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'm just reading what's in front of me here. DJ Moore and DeAndre Swift there.
And then Lit Nick just gave 50 members, Kyle.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first off, I'm going to get outside the the super chats here for a second. I'm going to need everybody to...
That's legendary. Him and Luis Dan bringing the fire.
Lit Nick in the chat.
50 memberships. Luis has done 30. Taylor did 20 before.
Oof.
People are just out there just getting gifted left and right.
That's 118 new members tonight. What do we got to do to make it 150? If there's somebody out there that has never joined before and you're thinking of joining now, join up.
Yeah.
Become a member tonight. Let's see if we can get to 150 members tonight.
That's right.
Legends is absolutely right. Oh, by the way, Jake, you're a man of the people. The people want me paid.
The poll's not over yet. Well, the problem is people are voting on it now and they don't know the reason why. They just like, well, yeah, of course he should get paid. But they don't understand the reason why the poll was put up in the first place on how you busted balls over nothing.
I didn't bust balls over nothing. I was looking out for you.
Yeah.
Friends look out for friends when they start to decline in certain areas.
I was looking out for people with super chats, so the list wasn't 16 miles long. Continue as you were. Anyway.
If we get 150 new members tonight, Jake will let it flow again.
Apparently, I'll let it flow again. That's right.
I've got to find out where I left off. Hold on a second. Don't remember this.
Waiting.
Don't remember that. Don't remember this. Mario Chavez. Okay, yep, we're on it. Harvey, Pittman or Ayuk? I'm going to go Pittman. Unless George Kittle's out, then I'll go Ayuk. Mega Dr. Dre with a $10 dono. My second team with 3 wide receivers, 10-team full PPR. Herbert, Diggs, St. Brown, Ayuk. Mixon, Romandre, Tyler Higbee, and Pacheco. I don't hate that. That's like a solid B+ for me. Johnny Bravo, likely or Higbee likely or Kincaid in a half PPR league. Wait, am I picking 1 or 2 here? If I'm going to rank them for you. I'm going to rank them Higbee, Kincaid, and likely in that order. James Cook or B-Rob. I'm going to go, if you want more upside, it's James Cook. If you want to play it safe, it's Brian Robinson. Do you have defensive special teams rankings up in front of you by any chance?
Yes.
Jets or Seattle?
Oh, wait, never mind. The list is blank. Hang on. No, I do not. But I'm going to say it's probably Seattle just because they're playing against the Rams, and the Rams blow.
Okay,
and
so
the
Seattle
Jets have
there.
the Buffalo Bills.
Then Cleveland or Carolina? Probably Carolina. I'm not going to put
Carolina has
Cleveland out
Atlanta.
against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Carolina against Atlanta is a better bet for me. Debo Sims. Becoming a member for the 12th month of Excessive Chubb. Appreciate you, bro. Rate my team, bros. I miss this a lot, but 10-team keeper PPR. Burrow and Pickett. Stevenson, Jones, Chase, Olave, Waddle, Goddard, Kenneth George. I love that team. That's an A+ team for me right there. A+, Debo. And it makes sense because not only are you a member of Excessive Chubb, but you also utilize our ticketing system where you get to connect with Jake and I one-on-one because you're a member here. Appreciate you.
I Shine 101 just gave 20 memberships.
Ooh, I Shine, baby. That's putting us, it looks like, about 138 tonight. Everyone drop some I Shine in the chat. They're wanting you all to get a look of exclusive content. I'm definitely going to have some exclusive videos out for you next week. Definitely we'll have a film review. And maybe I'll do a week 1 DRBR breakdown for you. And we'll see who was the most dynamic running back in the league. Red Hulk becoming a member for the 23rd month. The GOATs are back. Correction, the GOATs never left. Unless you're talking about yourself, then you might be back. Right. Mac Jones or CJ Stroud this week? I would probably just take all of my players on my team, stick them on the bench, and take a loss.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to do either.
Because then you can be like, oh my God, the system glitched out. None of my team started, instead of having to pick one of those 2 options.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go Stroud and just hope for the best.
Yeah. Deontay or Kirk in a PPR, still going to go Kirk. Sit 1 quarterback between Love, Mayfield, and Purdy. With Love missing so many weapons, I probably sit Love. Mayfield's weapons are better than Love's weapons this week. And then pick 1 wide receiver, Kirk, Ayuk, or Pittman. Going to go Kirk. Michael Folkiewicz. I feel like that's pretty darn close.
I feel like you're damn close on that one.
For that name, that's actually like a great pronunciation for me because normally I butcher the crap out of that. But I won't be saying it again. Michael, appreciate the donation. You're very first here on the Headliner Nation fam. Lit Nick, did you just donate another 5?
Yes, he did.
Insanity.
Total insanity.
Insane. Kenneth, becoming a member for the 24th month. Let it flow. That's what I'm talking about, Kenneth. Julian, with their first super chat here. Julian, appreciate the support. Which should I flex? Dalvin Cook, Michael Pittman, Brandon Cooks, or Samaje Perine? I'll go with Brandon Cooks there. Is it safer to start Komet or Isaiah Likely if Mark Andrews is out? I'd probably still go with Komet. If this was the Ravens from last year, I would go Likely, but they have added a lot of weapons. Alex Martinez becoming a member for the 19th month. With Waller potentially out, do I stream Musgrave, Ferguson, or Hurst? Musgrave better have a decent game tomorrow, or that's going to be my miss of the week. Kenny Abraham. Wasn't sure if the $2 dono went in. Full PPR. Flex Dalvin Cook or Jamal Williams. Gonna go Jamal Williams. Michael there with the $1 donation. Appreciate you, Michael. Michael again. Pick 2 to start. Pickens, Ayuk, Sutton, McLaurin, or JSN. I'm gonna go with Pickens. If George Kittle is out, I'll go Ayuk. If he's in, then I'll go McLaurin. Mitchell McGuire with Mitchell's first super chat here on the Fantasy Headliners. Appreciate it, Mitchell. London Stevenson, DJ Moore, James Conner, Deontay Johnson, Miles Sanders, and Damian Pierce. 1 wide receiver and 2 flex spots needed. PPR, thank you, gentlemen. Love the stream. You better love it. Can we get 1,000 likes? We have 1,100 people watching right now and only 943 likes. Let's hit 1,000 likes. 1 wide receiver from London, DJ Moore, and Deontay Johnson. I'm going to go DJ Moore. 2 flex spots. Stevenson will get 1 of those. And since it is a full PPR, I will go Deontay Johnson for the other. Aaron Willis with the 5 bomb. 10-team league, half PPR. Pick 1 player you can knock out in a boxing match. Kirk Cousins, Adam Vinatieri, or Pac-Man Jones. Kirk Cousins is not a fighter, so I would take him. Yeah, I'd go with Kirk Cousins. Gio got bands. Who to start at the flex? Breece Hall or Rashad Bateman with no Andrews and a PPR? Worried of Breece Hall being on a snap count. I am as well. The problem with Rashad Bateman is you have Zay Flowers. You have Odell Beckham Jr. You have Isaiah Likely. You have J.K. Dobbins. They're still going to run the ball. I'd probably just go ahead and go with Breece Hall. Bateman has more upside, but I'd probably go ahead and go with Breece Hall, and he gets you 5 points. I'll take the 5 points, and I'll deal with whatever happens with Bateman later. I have Waller in a full PPR 12-man league. If he doesn't play, should I put a waiver in for Kmet, Musgrave, or Hurst? Musgrave. Zen Rebel Studios. Listen, Zen, this is not your first super chat. So I don't know why it's telling us it's your first super chat. You've super chatted quite a bit in the past. Let it flow. Appreciate you, Zen. Python with the $5 donation. LOL, sorry. 1 quarterback, 10-man full PPR, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 2 flex. 1 quarterback, T-Law, Watson, or Tua. I'm going to go T-Law. Lamb and A.J. Brown at the wide receiver for sure. Ridley is going to be one of the flex, and then London will be the other flex. Did you just wave?
People are saying hi to me on Discord, so I'm just waving at them.
Oh. Markeem with the $2 donation. Pick 2, Mike Evans, Sutton, or Dotson in a PPR. I'm going to go Mike Evans and Dotson. Matt Mason, how are we liking Kamara this year? I have him stashed on my bench in a full PPR. We think mid RB2 upside is kind of in that area where we're looking at.
Not what he used to be.
Right. Short, fat dude. In a non-PPR, Kamara or Cup for the season?
Kamara.
Because
I don't trust Cup at all this year.
we know he'll be back after 3 games. We don't know when Cup will be back. Sapper, 227. Can we see Jake with his hat forward?
I did it.
Oh, okay. Freddie, full PPR. I need a wide receiver too. Godwin, Dotson, or Zay Flowers. Godwin in a full PPR. Ya boy with a 5 bomb. 12-team full PPR. Lawrence, Bijan Stevenson, Lamb, Higgins, the Muth. Deontay on the bench. Or no, Deontay Johnson on the bench. Watson, Herbert, Collins, Algier, Sky Moore. Rate my team. Bijan Stevenson, pretty good. Lamb and Higgins, don't mind. Freiermuth, Deontay Johnson. But once again, just after Stevenson, though, Herbert's your RB3. I want Herbert as my RB4, not my RB3. So I'm going to give it a B+. Joshua, in a full PPR for my flex, Elijah Moore, Bateman, or Jaden Reed. If Dobbs is out, Jaden Reed. If Dobbs plays, I'll go Elijah Moore. Robert with the $1 dono. Appreciate you. Jose, Musgrave, or Ingram tomorrow. I still have Ingram higher right now. In 9 tails, rate the team. T-Law, CMC, Jacobson, Sanders, Cook, Herbert, and Jackson, Ridley, McLaurin, DJ Moore, Addison, and Pickens. Juwan Johnson is your tight end. I don't know how big of a team or how big of a league this is. CMC and Jacobs, I love. Ridley, McLaurin, DJ Moore, and Pickens with Addison. I love that as well. Quarterback T-Law, I love that. I'm going to give it B+, bordering A-. Don't love Juwan Johnson as your starting tight end. That is not in Ninetales for Super Chat either, but it says it is. Sean Shaw, becoming a member for the 16th month. Love you, MFers. How... I feel like someone has told this joke on the channel before. Wants to know, how is a push-up bra like a bag of chips? As soon as you open it, you realize it's half empty. Feel like we've heard that one.
Have we?
A for effort. Damien sending a super chat, but retracted the message. Don't forget, if you send a super chat, do not retract your message.
Did you do golf and crypto?
Huh?
Did you do golf and crypto?
I don't see a golf and crypto.
Oh, well, I do on my side, so I'm going to read it. It says, rate my team: Bijan, Wilson, Jacobs, Fields, Moore, Waller, Hall, Deontay Johnson, 10-team PPR. Also have JSN, Flowers, Addison, Kincaid on your bench as well. So we got Bijan and Jacobs. Love that. You got Wilson and DJ Moore. Love that. You got Justin Fields as your quarterback, which is great. You have Breece Hall and Deontay Johnson, who I don't love. But you also have JSN, Flowers, Addison, Kincaid on your bench. A very young bench, a bunch of rookies that you need to pop off. So your starting lineup pretty solid. Bench, you need to make sure these rookies pay out. There you go. See,
okay,
that's why I'm following along.
Rynan with the 5 bomb. Sup, guys? Zach Charbonnet, Marvin Mims, or Jaden Reed in the flex this week. Can't make up my mind. Out of these options, I'll go Jaden Reed if Dobbs were to sit. But if Dobbs doesn't sit, then I want Zach Charbonnet. Keldoza with the 2 bomb. Appreciate you, Keldoza. Julio Pena with the 10 bomb. With Andrews being out, should I drop the Colts defense? I have the Ravens. With them having a great matchup in week 2 against Houston, to pick up Likely and start him over Everett, who's currently my tight end in PPR. Yes, first off, don't ever carry 2 defensive special teams. I don't care what the matchups look like. Stream another team. Yes, pick up Likely. I'm playing him over Gerald Everett this week. Samuel with the 10 bomb. Samuel's for a super chat here with the Fantasy Headliners. Rate my team: Lamar Jackson, Anthony Richardson, Eckler, Walker, Tank Bigsby, Kareem Hunt, Dalvin Cook, Metcalf, Debo, Michael Thomas, Sutton, Thielen, Darren Waller, Ertz, and the Ravens defense. I'm going to be honest, I don't love this team. Eckler and Walker are good, but you have a backup, a guy who hasn't even signed, and a guy that's going to be splitting touches as your RB3. So you don't have a lot of safety after that. Metcalf isn't bad, but I don't want him as my wide receiver 1. Debo, I'm very worried about this year. You got Michael Thomas, who is a walking hand grenade ready to blow up. Sutton, Thielen, Darren. I mean, honestly, this is like a C+ team, unfortunately, for me. I'm not a fan of it. Sorry, Samuel. Wish I could give you better news there. Damian, Jahan Dotson or Tyler Lockett? I'll go with Dotson this week. Ricky, better season-long value: Geno Smith, Jones, or Richardson? Geno Smith is going to be safe, for Richardson will have a higher upside. iShine, hit us with those 20 gifted subs. Diego, rate my team. Ladies and gentlemen, literally the season's already started. If you wanted us to rate your team, we should have done that like last week or 2 weeks ago. Rating your team right now is not going to help you. It's not. You have no time to make a move. At this point, it is what it is. Rate my team in a 10-team half PPR: Fields, A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, okay, Stevenson, Mixon, Gibson. And a 10-team league, you got Madison. And a 10-team league, I'd like a little bit better RB4 there. Njoku, Godwin. I don't mind this one. I'll give it a solid B+. Ricky, better see. Oh, I already got that one. Wait, did you do this twice?
It's a different names.
Oh, it's a different one. Better season-long value: Russell Wilson or Sam Howell? Russell Wilson has more upside for me. Sam Howell may end up being safer, though. Lit Nick gifted another 5 subs. We talked about that. Allie H. Pick one: Dotson, London, Flowers, or Charbonnet. I'm going to go London. Merciful Duke, P. Ryan, Pickens, Jaden Reed, Curtis Samuel. I'm going to go Pickens. Cody gifted a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Cody, you're gifting memberships and you're not even a member.
That's not possible.
It's not? Cody, did you become a member?
Cody has the 2 squirrel nuts next to his name.
Cody, we're going to have to talk about this next time we play. Trey Perez becoming a member for the 14th month. What up, fellas? Need help in my flex in a full PPR. Dobbs, Robinson Jr., or Judy? Thanks, guys. I'm going to go Brian Robinson Jr. Rick got a Goodwin. Is it really Goodwin? Are we talking about Marquise Goodwin in 2023 right now? Or is it supposed to be Godwin?
It's got to be Godwin.
I'm going to assume it's Godwin.
Got to be
Dobbins
Godwin.
or Walker in a half PPR. Walker's going to be safer. Dobbins has more upside for me. James in a half PPR. Deion Jackson, Javonte Williams, P. Ryan Sutton, or Michael Thomas. I'm going to go Deion Jackson here. Andy Dominguez, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation tonight. Wandenreich. PPR Flex, Dylan, Dion, Gibson, London, Pickens, Algier. If I'm just picking one, I'll go, if you want more upside, it's London. If you want if you want a safer floor, it's Deion Jackson. Excuse me. That was your first super chat as well. Thanks so much for the support. Josh with the 10 bomb. 12-man PPR, 2 flex starts are Tua, Ramondre, Breece Hall, A.J. Brown, Stephon Diggs, Darren Waller, Chris Olave, Keenan Allen, benches Anthony Richardson, Jamal Williams, Damian Harris, Chase Brown, Michael Gallup, Mecole Hardman, Rashid Shaheed. Again, with the running backs, what is going on tonight? If y'all have watched this channel, you know how much we talk about running backs. And you know that we did not 1, not 2, but at least 3 videos this year that debunked the wide receiver strategy as being the best strategy to win your league. Running backs were an absolute hammer value in rounds 3 and 4 this year. And y'all still went wide receiver heavy? I have some beef with you guys.
You got some concerns, Kyle?
I have some beef. Listen, Ramondre Stevenson is good, but you have Breece Hall as your RB2. We don't even know when this dude, if at all, will get a full workload this year. And then you've got Jamal Williams, which is great, but Kamara's going to be back in week 3, and they still have Kendre Miller, who will be back at some point. And Damian Harris is a guy that if you put him in, you're hoping for touchdowns. Like, great wide receivers. Don't mind your quarterback. Good tight end. You're screwed at running back, man. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just being straightforward with you. Terry Hudak becoming a member of the 11th.
Terry in this chat.
What up, fellas? Thanks for all the work you guys put in. You're both legendary. Go ahead and pay Terry, thank you so much. Josh. Oh, crap. I scrolled down. It couldn't have been that much. Josh, any trades I should make to improve? Oh, I'm assuming Josh is the same Josh that Super Chad the 10 before. Josh, I can't. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't answer that question. I
would definitely trade a wide receiver, but who and for who, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you need another running back for sure. David Wetzel, welcome to, or Weitzel, excuse me, welcome to Excessive Chubb. Thanks for becoming a member of the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Ronnie Marquez, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation as well today. Keldoza, McLaurin, or Dotson? I'll probably still go Dotson this week. George Moreno, start James Cook or P. Ryan. I'm going to go James Cook there. Thanks, Cody, for the membership. George, I'm glad you're a member now. Isake, rate my team in a full PPR 10 team. Herbert, Saquon, Tony Pollard, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase. You got Jamar Chase and A.J. Brown and Saquon and Pollard.
And Mark Andrews.
And Justin Herbert.
That's a lot of...
He kept Barkley and Chase.
Oh, there you go. That's why it's important to read the end of the question.
That's an A-plus team, though. Adoree Hines. Gabe Davis, Bateman, or Van Jefferson, pick 2. Standard league. I'm going to go Van Jefferson and Gabe Davis, baby.
Standard was built for Gabe Davis.
Felix M. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. Colin Smith, Musgraves, Ferguson are likely to replace Andrews. Musgraves.
Didn't know he had an S on the end of his name.
You know what, Jake? Actually, I want to take back what I said earlier. I'm going to take a moment to apologize to you for my comments earlier about your flow. Okay? Because I just realized It had nothing to do with the fact that you're getting older and probably just can't hold your flow as long as you used to. But it's because you snap the crap out of yourself.
Dude, I don't even know if you can tell. It's like tender under.
And because of that, you snap the knowledge kind of, it hit and it went out your ears. The helmet couldn't contain it because of the pressure from underneath. So that's why. So I fully expect Jake to be back on his game next week.
What do you mean next week? I got to do it again.
In a few minutes. Let me get these super. I'm almost caught up. I've got like 5-10 super chats left. PPR, 2 flex rank it. Lawrence, Aaron Jones, James Cook, Chase, Waddle, Kincaid, Ridley, and Pickens. B-Rob, Taylor in the 9th. P. Ryan, Dillon, Renfro, Jets. If Jonathan Taylor plays this season, that's like an A- roster. If he doesn't, we're looking at like B-. That's a huge hope for you. I like James Cook. I don't want him as my RB2 because you could have gotten him as like your RB4. Iraq Vet becoming a member for the 6th month. Salute to the hardest working team in the industry. Iraq Vet, appreciate you. Full PPR, 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. Pittman, Michael Thomas, Jamal Williams, Kirk, Herbert, Kittle or Hurst. Thanks, guys. I mean, if Kittle plays, I go with Kittle. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow morning to find some more information on that. 1 wide receiver is going to be... The flex is going to be Jamal Williams. Christian Kirk will be the wide receiver. Josh, Jamal Williams over Breece Hall this week. Absolutely. M1 Money becoming a member for the 12th month. Musgrave or likely over Everett. Musgrave over Everett. Mountain Dew tape.
Who's that?
It's got to be Nick or Cody. This is an inside joke, and it is super inappropriate for the channel, so I cannot tell anybody what it is. Mountain Dew Table sending a $2 donation. Hello. Thank you, Mountain Dew Table. Your first super chat. Dirty B, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation and for your support. Travis Knott, Jordan Lover, Anthony Richardson. In the Superflex, we're going Anthony Richardson, baby. I've been waiting all season long for this guy. I've got my optic-rated rookie Rainbow right here, ready to go to support my man. We're going Anthony Richardson. Frisket Biscuit.
Well, what do I have here?
Oh my God. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Frisket Biscuit becoming a member for the 11th month. How are you guys excited for week 1? How are we excited? Oh, come on. We are always excited, baby. Chuli 3, full PPR. Who do have at the flex? Higgins, DJ Moore, B-Rob. Asked this before, but person I'm going against just got Burrow and has Chase Burrow. Flex Higgins, DJ Moore, or B-Rob. In a full PPR, I'm still going DJ Moore. I understand why you're thinking Higgins. I'm still going DJ Moore. Alex Rice becoming a member for the 28th month. Yo, Jake and Kyle. I won't ask you to rate my team, but who should I play in my super flex spot this week? Tyler Lockett, Derek Carr, or James Cook. Let's go with Derek Carr. Bango Shanks gifting 5 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Bango, appreciate you, bro. Dirty B. Yo, restarting Steelers defense with confidence?
I don't know if I'd say confidence.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say confidence. I would say, if I had to give it a confidence, I would say 5 out of 10. 50-50. Corey Miller. I have Waller. Do I risk it and see if he plays or play Juwan Johnson? Also, I messed up and started McKinnon. Now do I start Mike Williams or Mike Evans? Here's what I want you guys to do. I need everybody to listen to me if you have Darren Waller right now. I need you to listen to me. Hold on just a second. I want to see something really fast. Hold on.
What are you seeing?
Just give me a second. Give me a second here.
Well, I mean, you had like 15 seconds. Like,
I have to look up some information first. If you have him, though, I need you to listen here in just a moment. Okay. If you own Darren Waller, go pick up It's Bellinger, right? Daniel Bellinger. I almost said Cody Bellinger. That's a baseball player. Go pick up Daniel Bellinger, because then you're covered on all sides. You're either going to get Darren Waller, who's going to have a great workload, or you're going to get Daniel Bellinger, who becomes an instant touchdown potential player. If you have Darren Waller, keep Darren Waller in your lineup and go get Daniel Bellinger right now. Does everyone understand what I just said to them? Do you all understand that? If you understand, hit the like button or hit the heart live action as well, or live reaction, so I know you all were listening to me. Let's go.
I'm going to hit it right now. Look how fast I'm clicking. Look how many hearts I got. Look at those hearts, Kyle. I'm clicking so fast.
Go Mike Evans over Mike Williams. Jake's Let It Flows are absolutely legendary. Oh, I agree. I'm not saying that he hasn't been the best flower in the community. Jordan Brown sitting $2 there for a super chat here. Jordan, appreciate you. Ricky, Elijah Moore or Pittman for the upside. In a full PPR, go Elijah Moore. Ozzy in a full PPR flex, Khalil Herbert or Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin is going to have more upside, but Khalil Herbert will be safer. Start Addison or Elijah Moore as my wide receiver 3 in a full PPR. I'll risk it with Elijah Moore as your wide receiver 3. Pick 2, Ridley, DJ, Terry, Addison, or Pickens. I have to pick 2. Definitely going to go Ridley, and if that's DJ Moore, DJ Moore. If it's Deontay Johnson, I'll go with him if it's a full PPR, Pickens if it's anything else. Raleigh with the $5 dono. At the tight end, Njoku or Freiermuth. I have Njoku higher this week. And for the flex spot, Deontay Johnson or James Conner. If it's full PPR, Deontay Johnson. Anything less, it's James Conner. Oh, it's half PPR. I'm going to go James Conner over them and Nico Collins. K. Scott. Greeting Headliner Nation. Full PPR, Kelsey on the shelf. Knox is back. Should I drop him for Kincaid or Musgrave or Ferguson? I have Musgrave higher than Kincaid this week, but I have Kincaid higher season long. Zen Rebel Studios. Jax. Caddyshack. 12-team PPR keeper. Trevor Lawrence. Brian Robinson. Raheem Mostert.
Nah.
Tyreek Hill, Mike Williams, Hawkinson, Higbee, Jaguars, Jacoby Myers, Christian Kirk, McKinnon, Burks, Richardson, Elijah Moore, and Tony. So, wait a second. Is Brian Robinson and Raheem Mostert?
Who?
I don't know if those are your only running backs.
I mean, that's Bijan Robinson.
Oh, it's Bijan Robinson. Okay. Mostert as your running back 2 is still concerning, though. If I had to rate this, it's like a C+. I don't know if I love the roster. Sorry, Zen. W Main the G, full PPR, pick 1. Rashad White, Dotson, Dobbs, or Mingo. I'll go White here. Demetrios. It's D-Dog. See, he likes it. Jake, you got it spot on. And if I had a penny for every time I heard Ass Pro, I'd be a millionaire by now. Kyle hacked my name. It's okay, bud.
I got it right.
Oh, boy. Guys, why does the flex spot give me such heartburn? Xanax. No. That's not for
What are you talking? Xanax? You talking like Peps?
Xanax might help for Sunday anxiety, but it's not going to help for your heartburn.
Right.
Elijah Moore, Antonio Gibson, Pittman, or Judy in a full PPR. Thanks, boys. Chubb Life. If you want to play it safe, it's Pittman. If you want more upside, it's Elijah Moore. Keyshawn Johnson in a full PPR. Tua or Daniel Jones. I'll go Tua. And the Khalil Herbert or Mostert.
No.
Mostert. I'm going to go Mostert there. Pate Tibble. PD Table. $100 buy-in, 8-team full PPR. Eckler, Pollard, Najee, Amon-Ra, Olave, DK, Darren Waller, Kamaro, Mike Williams, Zay Flowers, Joe Burrow, T-Law, Swift, Saints, Evan McPherson, Jake Ferguson. Thoughts? I don't mind it. I mean, you've got the upside all over the place. You've got the depth. It's an 8-team league, so you're definitely still, I mean, you got an A- roster for sure. It's all 8-team leagues are all about health. Whatever team stays the healthiest wins. Wanderreich. Stash Zach Ertz. Home league went tight and heavy as always. I'm okay stashing Zach Ertz. They're going to have to throw it to somebody. Rob, in a standard league, for a second wide receivers, would you go Mike Williams, London, or Hopkins? Thanks, guys. You're awesome. Rob, you're awesome. I'm going to go London. Legend Living King, best bench stash. Ty Chandler, Dante Foreman, or Jerome Ford. Go Ty Chandler. And then Conwar US. Replacing Cup, start Gabe or anyone Rams receiver. Give me some Gabe Davis this week, baby. Flex full PPR, Swift, Zay Flowers, or Gabe Davis. I'll go Swift there. Boom.
And that last one was for Roger Mahor. Kyle, I would like the record to reflect that you told me you were almost caught up on Super Chats 10 minutes ago, so I put the helmet on, and now I've had the helmet on for 10 minutes, and I'm getting lightheaded already. I mean, damn.
Like
I mean, what are we doing around here?
That sounds like a you
What are we doing around here? All right, let me open up the chat here. So this is what we'll do. I will let it flow again. However, if you want to have a chance at your question answered, don't give me like long. I don't have time to sit there and read, huge like term papers here. Let's get some short questions. And maybe this time Kyle can give me a proper introduction without it like interrupting in the middle of it because I snapped myself with a helmet.
Starter sit questions, trade questions. Don't do any rate my teams right now because we have to read through the entire roster. And like we said earlier, there's really no reason for us to rate your team because it's done. You've got your team. Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen. It's week 1 of the NFL season. The Detroit Lions are 1-0, baby. Oh my God. Let that sink deep into your veins. Let that boil in your
There's nothing worse than you whispering with the earbuds in.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 1 of the NFL season. And week 1 of the Fantasy Headliners live on Saturday nights. Marissimo becoming a member of Holden Chubb, which only means it's time to let it flow. 3, 2, 1. Get it, baby.
All right, here we go. TJ says maybe I shouldn't pay you. And honestly, TJ is a pretty smart kid. He's like in finance or something, so maybe I should listen to him. PPR, Likely or Kincaid. I'm still going Kincaid here this week. We have Go Lions Go. The Lions, baby. A lot of Lions fans in the chat. Gino or Watson. This week, that's going to be super tough. I have, hold on, wait for it, Gino or Watson. Gino or Watson. I have Gino actually one spot higher. Najee and Debo for Waddle and Swift. Give me the Waddle and Swift side. That's the side I like more. Kittle or Higbee. Right now, Higbee's seeming safer, but if Kittle is 100% go, you can't sit that guy. Rate my team. Jake, Kyle, Ethan, and the flex. We're the best damn team out there. You can't build a better team. Zach Matthews, half PPR, Thomas or Sutton. Thomas probably slightly safer, higher upside going to Sutton. Mark Andrews is out. Is Noah Fant a good start? B-Dog, no, I would really not want to start Noah Fant if there's any other options. Hopkins or Deion Jackson. Give me D-Hop. McLaurin or Sutton in the flex. Right now, I'm probably going with Sutton since Terry McLaurin's still dealing with turf toe. Johnson or Kincaid. I'm guessing that's Juwan Johnson. Give me Dalton Kincaid. Likely or Njoku. Njoku is higher. Vikings or Broncos defense. Give me the Broncos defense this week. Musgrave or Juwan Johnson. Going with Musgrave. Bellinger or Ferguson. Right now, it's got to be Ferguson. I still think that Waller plays, though. Higgins or Madison at the flex. I can't sit T. Higgins. Deep dish or New York style. Both. Jafari, give me pizza. I will eat it. Watson or Richardson rest of season. Watson's going to be the safer option, but we love Anthony Richardson so much that we would love to see him just be launched into the stratosphere. As a flex, James Cook or Pickens in a full PPR. Both have crazy hard matchups. Safer option going to be James Cook. If you want to gamble, then it's Pickens because he needs the circus catch to pull in anything. Likely or Chig? I'm still leaning towards Chiggy. We got Stevenson or Swift. Give me Stevenson. Ayuk or Pittman. Give me Ayuk. Mike Evans or A.J. Dillon in the standard league. If you want to play it safe, it's Dillon. If you want to gamble, it's Mike Evans. Sean Theodore, Howell or Richardson? I'm going with Richardson here, even though Howell has a great matchup. I'm hoping you're asking about a quarterback too, though. Steak or wings? Sapper, I will eat the heck out of both of those. If I'm feeling classy, I'll go steak. If I'm kicked back, relaxed, watching football, give me some wings. Mostert or Connor? Mostert's probably safer just this week. Jamar or Jetta? Peasy, you know it's going to be our boy Jamar as a fan favorite. For this week, though, I still have Justin Jefferson ranked number 1. Mostert or Dotson? Man, I don't know if this is half PPR, full PPR, or standard. Mostert's going to be a little bit safer, but personally, I'm going to gamble with Jahan Dotson. Stevenson or Swift, give me Stevenson. Pitts or Likely, give me Pitts. PPR, DeAndre Swift or Michael Pittman in the flex, give me DeAndre Swift. Is going to be a gamble, though. We have Deontay Johnson or Pittman. Pittman's going to be more of a gamble. Deontay Johnson, slightly safer. Jets or Bills? Are we talking about which one do I think is going to win the game? You may not want to hear it. Actually, TJ does want to hear this. I'm going for the Jets, TJ. Give me the Jets. James Cook or Jamal Williams? Jamal Williams going to be safer. Jake Hutt Stevenson? I don't know what that means, but I will figure it out. Ayuk or JSN? Give me Ayuk. Pitts or Likely? Give me Pitts. McLaurin or Godwin? Godwin probably slightly safer because of the injury to McLaurin. Normally, I would like Terry McLaurin a lot more. Tua or Herbert? I got Herbert so high. We have Rashad White or Raheem Mostert in a PPR. That's a lot closer. In a full PPR, give me Rashad White. Ayuk or JSN? Still Ayuk. I need a sleeper tight end. Chaos. We've been talking about tight ends all night long. PPR, DeAndre Swift or Michael Pittman in the flex. Like I said, going DeAndre Swift. Mike Evans or Gabe Davis? Give me Mike Evans. Unless it's a standard league, then I'm going to go with Gabe Davis. Is this about baseball? Absolutely. I couldn't tell you one thing about baseball. Standard, Mostert, or Addison? Even though it's standard, I mean, Mostert and Addison can be fairly close. If you want to play it safer, it's Mostert. You want to gamble for the higher upside, it's Addison. Deontay or D-Hop? Don't know if it's PPR or not. If it's full PPR, give me Deontay. Everything else, give me DeAndre Hopkins. Dicker the kicker or Zerline? I can never choose against Dicker the kicker. Rashad White or Dotson in a half PPR? I'm going to shoot for the higher upside of Jahan Dotson. Pierce or Godwin? Give me Pierce. Thoughts on Stevenson and Chubb as a running back 1 and 2? Absolutely love it. P. Ryan or Flowers in the flex? If you want to play it a little bit safer, now that we know there's no Mark Andrews, give me Zay Flowers. Trade T. Higgins for CeeDee Lamb? Yes, that's going to be an upgrade for you rest of season, sharpshooter. Madison or Jamal in a standard league? Standard? I think Jamal has the better touchdown upside this week, at least for this week. I'm guessing it's half PPR, Jamal Williams or Debo in the flex. If you want to play it safe, it's Jamal Williams. If you want to gamble, that's when you go Debo. Joe Burr or Fields in a 6-point per touchdown league? I have Justin Fields one spot higher, but I like both of those guys. I think it's a win-win either way. Who's Gary Flowers? I have no idea. Maybe Zay Flowers, though. Andrews out. So we add Likely. Likely we said going to be fitting our rankings right around tight end 14 or 15. Don't pass out, my guy. Take a gigantic breath. Scott, I ain't got time to breathe up in here. Elijah Moore, Traylon Burks, or Dobbs rest of season? If I'm looking rest of season, right now I'm looking at Elijah Moore. I'm really hoping he gets involved in that offense. We have Addison or Zach Charbonnet. This week I'm going to go Addison. Flex Sanders or Sutton? Give me Sanders. Lockett, Godwin, and Kirk in a full PPR. I can only start 2 of them. Give me Kirk and Lockett. Flex PPR, Davis, Addison, or Moore. I don't know how many I can choose. I'm guessing just one. And as long as that's DJ Moore, that is my guess. Taysom or Likely? I'm going to lean Likely this week. Sanders or Cortland Sutton? Give me Sanders. DJ Moore, Chris Godwin? Give me DJ Moore. How about half PPR? Kirk or Nico Collins or Elijah Moore? Give me Christian Kirk. Standard, Mostert or Deion Jackson or Penny? I'm going to go with Raheem Mostert here this week. Ferrari or Lambo? Both of them. Jake Ferguson or Evan Ingram? I'm probably going to lean towards Evan Ingram. Juwan Johnson or Likely in a full PPR? Give me Isaiah Likely. How high can Sharp get this year? It's going to take an injury to Kenneth Walker, a lengthy injury, in order for him to reach the top 15 or so. He has that potential. Johnny A just wants to say hello. What's going on? Johnny, Everett, Musgrave, or Schultz? If you want to play it the safest, it'd be Schultz. Personally, I'm probably going to gamble with Musgrave. Connor or Mostert in a full PPR? Thank you. In a full PPR, I'm going to go James Conner. Connor or Debo? Probably going to shoot for the higher upside in Debo. Higbee over Andrews? Yes, obviously with Mark Andrews not playing. PPR, Everett or Johnson? I'm guessing that's Juwan Johnson, and if that's the case, that's where I'm going. Ridley or Mixon for Garrett Wilson? You have to trade both of them to just get Garrett Wilson. You would need at least 3 solid running backs in order to do that downtown. Flip-flops or slides? I'm more of a flip-flop guy, Peasy. Mixon or Aaron Jones? Got Aaron Jones. White over under 30 receiving yards. It's going to be dang close to that. I'd probably look towards the under just because Baker doesn't check down all the time. I can see him racking up some receptions, but not a lot of yards. We see Higbee or Goddard in a full PPR. Give me Goddard. We have Pierce or Mostert in a half PPR. Give me Damian Pierce there. Flex PPR. Sanders or Scary Terry? Give me Sanders. Mims or Zay Flowers in a full PPR? Give me Zay Flowers. Better bench stash. Jalen Warren or Gainwell in a full PPR? Give me Jalen Warren. Schultz or Komet? Schultz going to be safer. Potential higher upside is Komet. If it's me, I'm going Schultz. We have Jake going as a Funko Pop this year for Halloween. Entirely possible. Mixon or your mom? Probably your mom. We have New England defense or Seattle defense. Give me Ooh, give me the Seattle defense this week. Bijan or Dijon? I'm not a big Dijon fan, so give me Bijan. We have Dotson or Michael Thomas. Give me Jahan Dotson. Kyle, show us some cards. They want to see some of your cards, Kyle. Not the one of yours that I have on my desk. We have Christian Kirk or Khalil Herbert as a flex. Give me Christian Kirk. Mims or Zay Flowers. Already answered that. Zay Flowers. Pittman or Dotson. A half PPR. Give me Dotson. James Cook or Pierce. PPR for the flex. If you want to play it safer, it's Pierce. If you want to gamble, that's when you go James Cook. Okay, if I drop Sky Moore now, I mean, it depends who you're picking up, but I wouldn't hate, that option. LOL, you had to. Absolutely. I read it. I'm like Ron Burgundy. Not as bad as Kyle is, though. Somebody says, you got it, Anna. So whatever Anna is saying is probably correct. Atlanta Steelers or Seattle defense this week. Give me the Seattle defense. Ramondre Stevenson or Aaron Jones. We can't take both of them, Miguel. I want both of them, but if I have to choose, I'll go Aaron Jones slightly over Ramondre Stevenson. Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara after week 4, full PPR, 10-team league, 1 flex. I'm still going with Alvin Kamara because at least I know he's going to play. Breece Hall or Dotson, give me Dotson. Dotson or Mims, give me Dotson. We have Harris, Cook, or Swift. I only need one of these for a running back 2. Highest upside, I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift. If you just want to play it safe, I'd go with Najee Harris, but it's going to be an uphill battle against San Francisco. Danny Dimes or Anthony Richardson? Give me Anthony Richardson. Kyle something. Those are words I can't pronounce. Let's see here. Walker or Swift? Right now, I'm going to lean towards Walker by a hair. Jets or Bills? I'm picking the Jets this week. No Bango. Whatever Peasy says, or whatever Bango said, Peasy said no to. We have Rashad White or OBJ. Give me Rashad White. Rest of season, Sutton or JSN? I really want to say Sutton because JSN is going to have to fight for targets in that offense. Breece or Connor, give me Connor. Jake, Dalvin Cook or Zay Flowers. You want to play it safer, it's Dalvin Cook. You want to shoot for a higher upside, it's Zay Flowers. Flex Musgrave or A-Chain in a full PPR. Honestly, I can't flex a tight end. Ricky, give me A-Chain. Let's hope for some big plays. Fields or Richardson, got Fields higher. Musgrave or Chiggy, got Chiggy. Nico Collins or Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin still higher. DJ Moore or Dotson, going DJ Moore. Likely or Kincaid, going Kincaid. Drop Kincaid for Bellinger to replace Waller. I mean, it depends if that's your only tight end. Unless you're dropping a second tight end, I probably wouldn't do that. Drop Hyatt for Likely. Only if you're super solid already. I mean, Jalen Hyatt may take a few weeks in order to really get involved in that offense, but if you're desperate, then I don't mind it. If you're just stashing him, then I'm going to keep Hyatt. Half PPR, Mingo or Mims. Honestly, this week, I think Mims may have a better week, but rest of season, I'm going Mingo. We have start Najee or London. I always love to start the running backs in the flex if possible. Najee has a super difficult matchup, so we'd rather play it safer. The safer option is London. Jamal Williams or Brian Robinson. Both have huge touchdown upside. Brian Robinson with the easier matchup this week against Arizona. That's where I'm going. Bro is just rolling through these. I'm trying to, Pat. I guess I gotta make up for what happened the first time. DJ Moore or J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins going to be safer. Gibson, Connor, or Lockett in the flex. I don't know if this is a PPR or not. If you want to play it safer, it's Gibson. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, that's Lockett. What does Kyle do during Let It Flow? He just sits there and researches cards to buy on eBay. He's not paying attention to anything right now. Gatorade or Powerade? Honestly, I find myself a little bit more going the Gatorade route, but I like the Gatorade Zeros. I know that's probably weird. Dak, Geno, or Richardson. I'm guessing this is just for this week. Dak, Geno, or Richardson. The highest ranked guy I have is going to be Geno Smith this week. Let's see here. Alvin Kamara or Addison in the flex. Well, Alvin Kamara's not playing this week, so we can't start him. Do you like Christian Kirk? Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. Miles Sanders or Brandon Cooks in a full PPR? Give me Miles Sanders. Dalvin Cook or Ramondre Stevenson? Give me Stevenson. Nike or Adidas? Probably more so Adidas. Would start Najee or London? London's probably the safer bet if you want to have the easier matchup. Najee going against San Francisco is not ideal. Pulled pork or brisket? Honestly, probably going towards pulled pork, even though I love brisket as well. Yes, no sugar. Absolutely, Bango. That's what I'm going for. Megatron or Randy? Man, both. I used to draft Megatron every single year in fantasy football. He was one of my favorite guys every single year, but how can you really go against Randy Moss? Do I like Rojo? Absolutely freaking not. Jake speaking like he's changing the world. Get you money, my man. I'm trying. I'm speaking as fast as I possibly can. I like the zeros too. Perfect. At least I know I'm not alone. Green Bay D or the Cowboys D? Oh, man. Give me the Cowboys D. Christian Kirk or Ramondre at the flex? Give me Mondre. Kirk or Lockett in the flex? Give me Kirk. London or Christian Kirk? Give me Christian Kirk in a full PPR. How about Dalvin Cook or Ramondre Stevenson? Give me Stevenson. Half PPR, Keenan Allen or Chris Godwin? Give me Keenan Allen. Kirk or D-Hop? Give me, if this is a full PPR, I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins. Anything else, I'll go with Kirk. Good luck tomorrow, fellas. Absolutely good luck to everybody else out there. Steak, eggs, hash browns, or breakfast burritos. Actually, I'm probably going to go with breakfast burritos. I was born and raised in Arizona, got some great breakfast burritos. This dude got a side gig as an auctioneer. No, I have no side gig because I try to not work as much as I already do. Team No Sugar G0. Absolutely 100%. Take a breath, my guy. I'm trying to breathe through my nose at the same time I'm talking. Cookout or Bojangles. Probably going to go Cookout. Saquon or Dotson. The flex. Got to be Saquon. Pierce or Debo. Give me Pierce. Dalvin Cook or Ramondre Stevenson. Give me Stevenson. Deontay Johnson or Brandon Ayuk. In a full PPR, I'll go Deontay. Anything else, I'm going with Brandon Ayuk. Carr or Howell. Give me Carr. We have London or we did this one. Pierce or Godwin. Give me Pierce. Breakfast burritos or S tier. I agree with the right salsa. They're perfect. Flex Hopkins or Conner. We did this one already. Flex OBJ or Rashad White. I'm going to go with Rashad White, flexing a running back. AOJ cooking right now. Let's go, King. I'm trying to, Nick. I'm trying to. Emmett Smith or Barry Sanders. I'm more of a Barry Sanders guy. Grew up in Arizona, and I hated the Cowboys at the time, so can't root for Emmett Smith. Dalvin or P. Ryan in a non-PPR. Probably going to go with Dalvin. Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A. It depends. Like, I love Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwiches, but I'm not opposed to going through and getting a Zax snack every once in a while. Jake, going the distance. I'm sure as hell trying fries or tots. Honestly, I may be a child for this, but I like tater tots more. Jake and Kyle, the best in the biz. Absolutely. Michael Thomas or Mike Evans. If it's a full PPR, give me Michael Thomas. Anything else, give me Michael Evans. Full PPR, Dobbins or Dotson in the flex. Give me the running back, J.K. Dobbins. Ayuk or Terry McLaurin. Give me Ayuk. At least I know he's healthy. Skip or Shannon. I'm not a big Skip Bayless fan, like, at all. Hall or Dalvin Cook. Have to start one this week, then I'm going with Dalvin Cook. Pickens or McLaurin. Give me Pickens. DJ Moore or Christian Kirk. Give me DJ Moore. Emmett was an Arizona legend. No, he wasn't. He was washed by the time he got there. We have drop Bigsby for Gainwell, even if you have Dallas Goedert. No, I'm probably just holding Bigsby right now. Waller or Goddard. If they're fully healthy, it's Waller. This week, leaning towards Goddard. Tater tots are S tier as well. 100%. Absolutely. My man Jake goes hard. You better believe it. I can't even show. Never mind. Flex Kenneth Walker or Miles Sanders. Going to be Miles Sanders. Brian Robinson or Mike Evans. Safer options, Brian Robinson. Akers or Rashad White. If it's standard, I'm going Akers. Anything else PPR related, I'm going Rashawn White. Eminem type flow. That's what I'm talking about. Herbert or Purdy. It's going to be Herbert. Who's my favorite handcuff running back? David Montgomery, I guess. Is he really considered a handcuff? If he's not, I'll probably lead towards Antonio Gibson or A.J. Dillon. Tyler Allgeier's got to be up there as well. The new Micro Machines guy, I'm sure as hell trying wings or sliders. Give me wings. Madison or Kirk. This week, I'm going to go with Kirk. Curtis says, I'm a headliner. Fantasy rap god Jake. Absolutely. Kirk or Rashad White in the flex, and the PPR is going to be Kirk. Waterfalls or Rushing Rivers. Anna, stop it. You know I got to piss. I put it in Discord earlier. Deshaun Watson or Daniel Jones is Deshaun Watson. Had to check my playback speed. Absolutely. You thought it was on 2 times, but it ain't. It's on normal. Yo, analytics off the chain. You better believe it. Tank Bigsby or Ned Bigsby. No idea who that is. Isaiah Likely or Juwan Johnson. I'm probably leaning towards Isaiah Likely. Jake, you're doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Brock. I'm just trying to wait for somebody to tell me that I can stop without this absolutely sucking. Waterfalls. You more like Twista. Okay, perfect. I'll take it. We have Deion Jackson or Dobbs. Right now, it's going to lean towards Deion Jackson because Dobbs still questionable to play. Yeah, I thought it was on double 2. Dobbs, Thomas, Sutton, half PPR, wide receiver 2 right now. I think if you want to play it safer, it's Michael Thomas. Anything else, it would be, if you want to gamble, it'd be Sutton. Doing work, fam. I'm trying B. Hall or K. Herbert this week. Honestly, I'm probably going towards Khalil Herbert. Superflex, Sam Howell or Saquon. That is a great question. I love Sam Howell's matchup this week against Arizona. The safer option, I can't sit Saquon Barkley. Does Kareem Hunt get a job this year? Yes, I'm sure he will within the next 2 or 3 weeks. Juwan Johnson or Pitts? I got Pitts higher. Godwin, Herbert, Brian Robinson. I don't know how many I can choose there. I think Brian Robinson is probably the safest option of them all. Kirk Cousins or Deshaun Watson. That one's super close for me. I have Kirk Cousins 2 spots higher than Deshaun Watson. Connors or Stevenson, going Stevenson. Ethan out there recognizing the flow. The flow is strong. James Cook or Mostert in the PPR. Mostert's probably safer. James Cook is the higher upside guy, just more difficult matchup. Dion or James Cook in a PPR. Like I said, I mean, I think I would love to start James Cook, but like I said, it's a difficult matchup for him here this week. Lions will miss the playoffs. I think Mitchell just hit Kyle's list. Elijah Mitchell or Jalen Warren for the handcuff. It's going to be Jalen Warren. Kirk or James Cook in week 1. It'll be Christian Kirk. Stash A-Chain or Koshawn Johnson. I don't know who Koshawn is, but I'm going to stash A-Chain instead of Roshan. How about Ayuk or James Cook in the half PPR flex? Give me a Ayuk. Dobbs, Thomas, Sutton. We did that one. In a pickle, Isaiah Likely or Gerald Everett. I'm going with Isaiah Likely now this week. Pay me Kyle's check. You're crushing it. Yeah, nice try, Ethan. Best underrated waiver wire running back pickup, like ever or this year? I mean, ever. I mean, that's a tough one. Remember the year that Tariq Cohen went off? That was absolutely crazy. How about Sutton or Gabe Davis in a non-PPR? Give me Gabe Davis and hope for the high-octane offense. Kincaid or Likely? I'm going with Kincaid. Pittman or Connor for the flex? I'm probably going to lean towards James Conner and flex the running back once again. A half PPR, we got White or Pierce. Give me Pierce. We have Lions win in the North. Now we're starting an argument with what the Lions are going to do. Boxers or briefs? How about this, dude, KY? Boxer, briefs. We have Jamal Charles or LT. Man, both of them were awesome, but LT straight up won you a league by himself. Bijan against Saquon. If I had to choose one, who scores more points this year? Oh, man. I think Saquon Barkley has a great year, but I think Bijan crushes it as well. They're both going to be top 10, top 8, top 7 this year. Chiggy Oko or Knox? I'm going Chiggy Oko. We says, hi boys, Yusuf. What's going on? Commando, somebody says, I don't want any business there. We got Chiggy Oko or Knox. Don't talk about that one. Is Collins a good wide receiver for in a 12-team league? Yes, she is. Waffles or pancakes? Give me pancakes. Even though some waffles, if they're made correctly and they're not like crunchy, I can still get down with them. Hey, ketchup Jake. Or relish? It's got to be ketchup. What?
I don't know if you saw this yet.
Did you just interrupt my flow?
Do we need to do a wellness check on Taylor?
Why? Oh, because Alabama lost? He's good. Cookies or brownies? Give me brownies. Metcalf or Olave this week? I got Olave a little bit higher. Jamal or Javonte Williams? Give me Jamal. Bacon or sausage? I'm going sausage, but don't make any jokes about that. We have crunchy waffles or equals Eggos. If they get too crunchy, I'm not a fan. Did you just stop the flow? He did. He stopped it, but you know what? I restarted the damn thing. Boxer briefs are the GOAT. Absolutely. Mahomes or Hurts? Rest of season, honestly, probably Jalen Hurts is going to be a little bit safer. Never interrupt the flow again is what Sean said. Ayuk or Brian Robinson and half PPR. Brian Robinson safer. Ayuk the higher upside ceiling likely, or Musgrave. Musgrave's still a little bit higher. Kyle, never interrupt the flow again. Yes, you've been put on notice, Kyle. Jamal Williams or Scary Terry? Scary Terry's going to be a little bit more risky. Jamal Williams is going to be safer. Keep Kamara during the suspension. You might as well. You drafted him, so you might as well hang out, with him for the next couple of weeks. Dude wipes? Question mark? No, I don't have any dude wipes. Never tried dude wipes before. I got the ones that they send us from Manscaped. Let's see here. Jake the new Firemouth. I've been doing this for years. Kyler Murray or Kyle Richardson? At this point in this stream, give me Kyler Murray. A-Chain or Bigsby? I'm going with A-Chain. We have Ola Rolando. What's going on? Devontae or Pat Surtain? What are we talking about out there? What does that have to do with fantasy right now? Yo, Andrews. Yep, Andrews ain't going to play. Time to panic on Jahmyr Gibbs? No, absolutely not. The dude is going to be electric rest of season. Paper or plastic? Depends what we're talking about. PZ. Obviously, I need to say paper, so I'm environmentally conscious, but I don't like those paper straws. Those things are horrific. Me or Kyle in a boxing match? Come on. Come on, I'm built for this, right? I'm just built different. Should I start Mahomes every single week? Yes, if you drafted him, you got to start him. Flow interruption equal blue balls, basically. Superflex, Ramondre Stevenson or Sam Howell? Still going with Stevenson. Cook or Herbert? I'm guessing that's Khalil Herbert or Dalvin Cook. And if that's the case, I'm probably still going with Dalvin Cook. Pizza or hot dogs? Probably pizza. Juwan Johnson or Cole Kmet? Give me Cole Kmet. Trade Javonte Williams for Miles Sanders? Yes, I would do that. Would you trade for Gibbs? Yes, if you can get Gibbs for cheap right now, abso-freaking-lutely, I will do that. Celine Dion or Shania Twain? Man, back in the day, Shania Twain was high on the list. The paper straws and wooden forks are F tier. Abso-freaking-lutely. You guys drop Quentin Johnson for Taysom Hill, full PPR? No, I'm not doing that. Kyle got that wingspan over Jake, though. I don't think he does. I think my wingspan's longer than Kyle's. Madison tomorrow, I don't mind the start. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. We have Dr. Dre or Snoop. I mean, honestly, they did a lot together, right? I can't choose both of them, Peasy. I mean, I can get down with the Snoop D-O double G, though. We got likely or unlikely. Absolutely great question. Gibbs or Gibby? Give me Gibbs rest of season. James Cook or Khalil? Give me James Cook, even though it's a gamble. Kyle gave you a 20-second timeout, Jake. That's all. That's exactly right. And then I had to hop right back into it. Tennessee or Alabama? I mean, at this point, I don't even know. I know Alabama lost, but I don't even know what the score of the game was. I don't even know if it was close. I didn't get to watch it, so I have no idea. Give me your kind of fit, kind of fat shirt. That would be awkward for me to try to hand it through a computer screen. Yours is longer. That's what she said. Have teeth for hair or hair for teeth. I think I'd rather have teeth for hair. I don't really know what it's like to have hair anyway. So, I mean, why not give it a shot? Jake or the Doc in a boxing match? I definitely got the reach on the Doc. Cousins or Richardson? Give me Cousins this week. Cake or pie? I'm more of a pie guy, if you know what I'm talking about. Brian Robinson or Rashad White. If it's full PPR, give me Rashad White. Everything else, give me Brian Robinson. You're disappointed in Gibbs. Don't be disappointed. Look what he did when he touched the football. When he had it, he was electric. He was bouncing off guys. He's going to get more volume. That was his very first NFL game. I'm not giving up on Jahmyr Gibbs. Hey.
Let me go back here.
Hey.
What? That was okay. Dave.
I damn slayed that.
That was good, Jake. I'll give you props. That was good. It was good.
That seems like that went on forever.
That was long. I had time to get caught up on a few different things there.
Yeah, you did tomorrow's work already.
David Weitzel. Mostert, White, or Dotson in a flex full PPR. Let's go ahead and go with Rashad White here. Ramiro becoming a member for the 19th month. Juwan Johnson or Pitts. We're going to go with Pitts. Adam Groza. Tua, A.J. Brown, Waddle, CMC, and Aaron Jones. Flexing Keenan or McLaurin. Worried about too much stock in the Miami-LA game. I don't worry about having too much stock in a game that should be a lot of points. I'm going to go Keenan Allen there. Derek Preston, rate my running backs. Mixon, Aaron Jones, Madison, Charbonnet, and Dillon. I don't mind it. I'm going to say B. There's not a whole lot of upside there outside of Aaron Jones, but I also don't mind it. Johnny A, welcome to Excessive Chubb. Sunshine Music, welcome to Holden Chubb. Sergeant Anxiety, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. In Nine Tails at the Flex. Cook, Miles Sanders, Addison, or McLaurin. James Cook if you want to play it safe. McLaurin if you want more upside. Ray. Actually, no, I have Miles Sanders over Cook. My bad. Miles Sanders or McLaurin. Ray, Pittman, ETN, London, or Zay Flowers. Choose two in a full PPR. Give me ETN, and then if you want more upside, London. If you want to play it safe, Pittman. Kirk or Dobson in a full PPR. Give me Kirk. No calf flex yet. No calf cam right now. I'm saving them for the season. Rajan Oli, thanks for your help. Rajan, thank you for the donation. Adam, flex Keenan or McLaurin. I'm going Keenan Allen there. Tiss, my football fantasy big bros. Love you guys. Tiss, love you too. Forehead kisses. Nicholas DiStefano. Gabe Davis, James Cook, or Osborne in a full PPR. James Cook there. Ricky, most upside in order. Elijah Moore, Swift, or James Cook. Swift, Elijah Moore, and Cook. R3D, rate. Pick number 10 in a 12-man full PPR. Dak. Bijan and Aaron Jones. CeeDee Lamb and Keenan Allen. Goddard, Michael Pittman, Elijah Moore, Antonio Gibson, Judy, Penny, Gus Edwards, Bigsby, Pickett, Jets. B-, because I don't love the running backs. You have two good running backs. You don't have a good third running back. Edward Smith, likely, or Zay Flowers? Zay Flowers. Big route. Should I go with Sanders or wait on Ramondre, although he's at the 1 o'clock game? Ramondre's playing tomorrow. He's likely to be in, based on the last reports. FV702 for the flow, Jake. Raiders. Rolando, likely Njoku, Musgrave, week 1. Thank you, guys. I've got Njoku, Musgrave, and likely in that order. Fabian, Mike Williams, DJ Moore, Amari Cooper, Sutton, or Michael Pittman. Pick 3. I'm going to go DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, and Amari Cooper. Need to trade one away. Akers, Rashad White, or Javonte. I don't know why you have to trade one. I would probably trade Javonte right now, but he's going to be at his lowest value. Andrews replacement for a full PPR. Juwan Johnson or Isaiah Likely. I've got Likely right there. Caught up on Super Chats.
Easy wants to know what I had in the box. Did I show what's in the box?
You can show.
I don't know if you... I don't want to take it like all the way out. This is...
Sissy.
Me and Kyle had to do a under the table deal, right?
The guy
Kyle got blocked by a guy online, so I bought it.
Yeah, the guy that owned the card blocked me because I was asking him too many questions on eBay. So then I had Jake infiltrate it.
And I just bought it. So now not only do I have to put up with all Kyle's crap all night, now I got to ship him a nice card. And I got to pay him pretty soon. It's a horrible week for me.
Horrible week. Okay.
You know what else is the fact, Kyle? I have nothing left to drink. I mean, how's it been tonight? We've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
We've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
How's everybody else
159
feeling out there? How's everybody feeling? Everybody still feeling good? TJ, you got a job. You already got a job. That's what she said. You better believe it. Do I do energy drinks? I'm not opposed to them, but I drink so much coffee that it's probably not a good idea that I drink an energy drink as well.
And real quick as well, ladies and gentlemen, after the live stream is done. So for those of you that are new here, or maybe you didn't find out about it last year, we actually have dipped our toes into like NFL trading card breaks. And we actually have a break tonight over on our break channel, Headliner Breaks, which I've been trying to get that channel to 1,000 subscribers, not members, subscribers, for 2 years now. And it's not quite there. So let me know in the chat, if I were to post a link to Headliner Breaks, would all of you be willing to go subscribe to that channel so I can get it to 1,000 subscribers? Please and thank you.
Anna already posted the link for you.
Oh, Anna did? Look at that. Anna, I'm going to pin it real quick. I'm going to pin it. I'll show what we have to break tonight real quick, too.
Jeremy wants to know if he can get an updated 2-year icon. Yes. This is not the night for me to ask Taylor, though, because he's probably down bad. Taylor is probably about as big an Alabama fan as you can be. So he's down bad tonight, so I'll let him know, but I'm not going to poke that bear tonight. Can't wait for the members only stream tomorrow. Yep. What time tomorrow, Kyle? Like 11:30, 12 o'clock-ish? Kyle's not listening. See what I got to deal with? Like, this is just... I have no idea what's going on behind that chair. Did he have headphones in? Can you hear me? What is going on? Am I in the... Oh, he didn't have his headphones in. No wonder.
I didn't have my headphones in.
I was talking to you, and, like, you just turned around and left.
Even if you're not into it, if you could still subscribe, because then I can monetize the channel once you subscribe to it. Just don't turn any alerts on for it, and you'll never see it. Subscribing is super easy to do, and it's free.
That would have been a new record, Mitchell. I think he needs a little bit longer than that. Anyway, I was asking, like, tomorrow. What time is the stream tomorrow? 11:30? Ish?
11:30, 12.
Ish. Right around in there?
12:59.
Okay.
Right before kickoff?
Right before kickoff, yeah. Where did you leave off? Did we get all the super chats?
Yes. Well, we might have had one more just come in. Hold on.
I want to make sure we didn't leave anybody hanging.
Tiss wanted to know again, Kenneth Walker or DJ Moore in a half PPR. Walker seems safer, but tempted to gamble on Moore. That is exactly right. Walker's going to be safer. Moore is going to have more upside. Derek Preston, rate my running backs. Aaron Jones, Stevenson, Walker, Kamara, and JT on the IR. If JT comes back, that's an A+. If he doesn't, it's like a solid B with some B+ upside there. Actually, Stevenson, Walker, once Kamara comes back, that's like a B+, A-.
Yep. For show.
Yeah, if y'all just Anna posted the link. It's up at the top. It's pinned. If everybody watching could just go hit the subscribe button on Headliner Breaks, even if you don't watch it, that's fine. But the thing is if you come to the Breaks channel and not nearly as many people are there and you were to ask a football question, I may or may not be able to answer it for you. So,
what are you opening up tonight?
Tonight, we have quite a few things that we're opening up. We have blaster boxes of 2020 Prism and 2021 Prism. Chasing some Burrows, Hurts, Tuas, Herbears, and that one. And then we have 2 different mega boxes of 2021 Optic. Maybe we can get ourselves a downtown tonight. And then we have 8 packs of Mosaic Sparkle. Only 3 cards per pack. But there are super short prints in here that if you were to hit, especially like Purdy or Pickett, could be a nice little payday.
Nice. Perfect. G, the Allfather. 1 point PPR, 2 running backs, 2 flexes out of Sanders, Harris, B-Rob, Lockett, Mingo, or Walker. I mean, I'm going heavy on the running backs here. I'm going with Sanders. I'm going with Kenneth Walker as the running backs, and then the flexes. I'm gonna go with Brian Robinson. If you want the safer floor, it'd be Najee. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, the second flex would be Lockett. Personally, I'd probably lean towards Lockett a little bit more for that higher upside. Awesome, Kyle. Well, how long until you're ready to go do the break? How long will it take you to get ready?
I got to get set up real quick. It'll probably be 15-ish minutes.
Perfect. So we're looking right around midnight or so on the East Coast, Eastern time.
Did you get G, the Allfather?
Yes.
Did you get Jose Toscano?
No.
Jose with the 10 bomb. Appreciate you. Is having both Bijan and Jameer as your RB 1 and 2 a good thing? It could be great by the end of the season. We'll say that.
Yeah, I have no issues with that backfield to start the year. I know the first game was not great for Jahmyr Gibbs, but he showed a lot for sure.
Christian Compost becoming a member for the 21st month. What up, Jake and Kyle? Flex and a half PPR Madison, Jamal Williams, or Christian Kirk? Jamal Williams is probably going to be your best safe plus upside play. If you want a little bit of both worlds, that's probably going to be that play right there. Bango, much love to the nation. Going to go game now. Have a good one, Bango. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Mr. Collins, Amari Cooper, Jahan Dotson, Dak, or Geno Smith. Who do you have higher this week at quarterback? Dak or Geno?
I'm pretty sure it is Geno, but let me check. It is Geno.
Okay, and then Amari Cooper or Jahan Dotson. Safety is going to be Cooper. Dotson is going to be higher floor.
Perfect. Well, it's been a crazy week one. You made me flow twice in 1 week, Kyle. So I'm parched. I'm out of drinks. Y'all have shown some crazy support tonight. We absolutely appreciate that 100%. But I think if we don't let Kyle go get ready for the breaks stream here pretty soon, it's going to be like 2 a.m. So I think we all should head over to the Headliner Breaks channel. Anna's already pinned it. So head on over there and we can continue to hang out for a little bit longer, especially for those of you on the West Coast where it's only like 9 p.m. right now.
Yeah. I'll be over there in like 15 minutes or so. Come hang out. Maybe I'll answer some more questions.
There you go. Awesome. What?
And it said 2 flows in 1 week is a lot for the elderly.
I mean, I'm old. I'll admit it. I bet you I'm not the oldest person here, though. Somebody here is older than me.
Ethan has also said that if you guys come over to Headliner Breaks, that he'll continue to answer questions in the chat as well.
There you go.
At Ethan, being a team player. Ethan, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Ricky, flex Lockett or James Conner in a full PPR. I'm still going to go James Conner there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here for the evening. Great week one live stream. Appreciate you all for being here tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy football tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I will be right here back on the channel for my members only live stream. Tonight, in about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to head over to Headliner Breaks. The link to that channel is pinned right up above. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers on that channel. But for now, I'm going to get out of here. So is Jake. Peace out, Headliner Nation. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see y'all on the next episode of the Fantasy Headliner.
Hurry up and cut it, Kyle. I can't hold it.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Yeah, nah, there's a lot of you don't know about that.